Do 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 do. We're not late. We're just letting the thing catch up in case people get on late.
Okay.
So the title screen is here, and I'm singing a filler song. Eric's doing some clapping. Ant's doing some slurping. That was Devlin. And Matt has a hat.
You can wear hats? Sweet.
Okay. They're gonna switch over to the men page and say, "Hey everybody! It's kicking the door."
Yeah.
And I'm stuck doing melodies. No, I'm not. Okay. Welcome everybody. This is Kicking the Door, a actual play video cast where people play Dungeons and Dragons, broadcast on the internet, but are actually in the same room. It's a thing we do. We like to try and keep it a little bit real. Well, just a little bit.
This is all facade.
And Devlin's a facade. He's
Ghost of Christmas Past.
Sure.
Dips.
That's that's a thing. So welcome everyone. For an inspiration that will possibly be needed in this upcoming fight, that our adventurers have traveled to the not fabled but reputed den of
Rebels.
possible scum and possible villainy called Foundry, a converted old, basically Hangar 54 with lots of crates and barrels that have been repurposed to houses. A group run by a council of 3 runs Foundry, and the party has tracked a wizard of sorts by the name of Hexeter, who has been tampering with the mists of Leith, which are strange mists that come out of nowhere and sap the memories of all they encounter, so much so that they eventually become brainless husks who forget how to even take care of themselves. Anyway, Hexeter has seemingly been trying to weaponize the mists, and on the advice of Delwyn, our resident medium, his mentor, the Goliath Ettenblood diviner named Ilum Bonegrinder, has kind of sent them on a quest to kind of find this out. They had been following a young Cambion boy who of half-elven descent, who they'd been using kind of as a divining rod on where to go, and he, as well as their ally, Tane Geel, a barbarian half-goblin woman, are in another part of the city, attempting to give them a little bit of a distraction while they sneak into the compound where Scofa, the Orkindi monk, played by Eric, sister has been kidnapped. And because they suspect that Hexeter already knows they are here, it is probably a trap or a lure of some kind. But they successfully have made it onto the inside of the walls of the compound, and here we find them on the battle cam.
That is an interesting thought. If it is a trap or a lure, is this, can we tell, is that real?
Is what real? Is Kaya real?
Yeah.
Okay, well, from this distance, it's hard to say.
I mean, we were watching for a little while. I mean, didn't like repeat a cycle of motion or something, right?
No, the figure in the cage at the far side of the compound seems to be just kind of slumped in the corner. They have like a tattered blanket kind of wrapped around them. The light is not great because you guys have approached the night, and it's just a little bit outside of your dark vision. There's a little light you can see coming from kind of a campfire in the center-ish area.
Yeah, is that the only light?
That is the only innate. Actually, several of the buildings have kind of like small lights, not quite torchlight, like a little bit less dim than that, coming out of them.
Like an LED light bulb that just got turned on.
Maybe a little bit like that, or perhaps like a candle or two, not quite a torch.
Can we tell these people? We found out they were different races, right? Oh yeah, human. Oh no, that's
The two guards that you had heard about, are mercenaries or that Hexeter had employed now,
yeah.
were both human.
Okay. So that guy up there is not holding like a light or anything.
That guy out there seems to be just kind of leaning on the balcony and smoking a cigar or a cigarette or a pipe of some kind.
Okay.
Shall we step away so we have some place we can
Yeah.
strategize?
So, between the crates where you guys are and the wall is only like 20 feet from the crack that you guys snuck into the compound.
Back this way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we have an idea what's on the other side over there?
On the other side is just kind of open space. There's it's kind of rocky badlands because this is more of a desert area of the north of Alafor. And to your west, there is a little bit more greenery. It looks like a kind of a mostly at this point used to be an untended garden.
All right.
So is that the city wall back there?
No, this particular compound, if you remember, was called the Quiet.
Quiet place?
No.
Not the
Quiet district.
district. Yes,
Oh, yeah.
which was kind of an abandoned compound that has been known to host parties and nefarious deeds where criminals would meet and stuff.
Yeah. So it's outside of the city then?
It is still inside of the city, but kind of in the northwest corner of it.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to send Lady,
Mhm.
have her go around to the back so
Sure.
she can take a better look at the cage, but not fly directly over.
Okay, and she has a 120 dark vision, right?
Mhm.
Okay, yeah. So give me a stealth roll for a lady.
I think she has a +3.
That sounds good. It's promising.
She just leveled up.
But doesn't she have advantage? Is she an owl? No?
Advantage on perception, but not on
Oh, so. No.
stealth. +3, so 11.
11. Okay.
Mainly what I'm trying to do. So I wanted her to go around and just kind of fly
Mhm.
and sit on the fence above the cage.
Sure.
I want to see what kind of ground it is below the cage.
Okay.
Real ground.
It is all, for the most part, kind of beat up cement and asphalt. There's several cracks and weeds growing through, but it's not by any means difficult terrain. But it's not. It's you definitely trip if you're not looking where you're going.
All right, so here's what I'm thinking. We could sneak the item we have that allows burrowing.
Oh, right.
Sneak it into the cage. Give your sister time to attune.
How do we communicate that to her?
Write a note on it and just drop it into the cage.
So that's a really awesome idea, but because of the asphalt, it has to be earth. The magic item only works on rock and earth.
Is this all asphalt over here
Mhm.
too?
The ground is all kind of asphalt. And
Behind the fence?
cement. It goes out a little ways, but it's definitely more broken up behind the compound.
Whose asphalt is that?
And of note, I didn't add that as a thing to the fence, but there is razor wire at the top.
Yeah, where's my pun counter?
Yeah.
Did you not build
But
that?
no, I did not. I should though.
It should be up at the top here. Evelyn's pun counter.
Sure,
Maybe
we'll
not one of
we'll
these.
we'll add that for next time.
You have to self-track.
all right.
Ooh,
I'll track the good ones.
okay. We'll keep that one at 0 for sure.
Well, I'm sure there's. All right. Well, we need to walk back to be able to talk, right?
We can whisper amongst ourselves, I think.
Yeah, and you do, and again, you do notice several large rats kind of running around the compound.
Do they seem hostile?
It's hard to say.
Can I handle it?
I mean, from a distance, they look
Are they
possibly underfed, but
Yeah. Are they
They're
moving in like a watch pattern?
that would take an animal handling roll.
They're like
I got
formation.
That is a 25, my friend.
Yeah, from what you can see, they are just rats. They are not controlled of any. They don't seem to be moving with extra intelligence.
They're not guard rats.
No.
Don't worry.
Well, if we leave here,
I wasn't until you said something.
oh well, I guess you could have a lady come. Because I wanted to see.
Yeah, could lady pick up one of these rats? Just drop them?
They're fairly decent size, so she could definitely, but it would be a little bit of a struggle.
That'd be funny. Just drop a rat on someone.
I'm just thinking it'd be nice to watch, like, to see what their pattern is.
There's no rat pattern.
No, I mean just the guards overall.
Oh,
Yeah.
not the guard rats.
Yeah. So lady does kind of land on the fence behind the cage, and she can definitely see an Orkindi woman kind of like bundled up and lying in the corner of the cage. The two guards appear to be like at the moment playing rock paper scissors on either side of the kind of entrance to that area, and they're talking to each other in. I don't know. Do you what languages do you speak?
Danigan Common.
Yeah. Okay. So it's a language you might recognize but don't understand.
So those are half orcs, you said, or orcs? Or they're humans?
Those are human.
Oh, they're humans. Okay.
Yeah.
There's two of them over there, and
Can
one
we
up here.
can we see that all of the statues?
Yes, you can see the somewhat ominous robed statues on the tops of those three buildings.
I whisper to Delwyn, "You should have lady poop on the."
And then as one of them, the red-haired gentleman on the left, notices the owl. He doesn't seem to think it's like anything out of the ordinary. He just kind of shoos it away. And as he does so, you catch sight of the machine next to the cage, which appears to be like kind of emitting a bit of a low hum. You're not sure if it's an automaton or like if it's a sentient or not. It does appear to have a pilot because there is a kind of a clear thing, and you can see what looks like a person inside. And it seems to be just kind of idling right now.
Is it a bearded someone inside? Or?
It is not.
Okay. Well, so what time? It's nighttime, right?
Yeah, it's probably 10 o'clock or so.
The wall behind her, what is that made of?
A thick stone.
Fixed.
Okay.
So we're getting through there.
Unless, is it like earth
From like her landing on it, it's probably a good like 6 inches thick.
Is it like an earthy stone or?
It's probably reinforced brick.
With earth?
No, with cement probably.
Oh, that's maybe.
Or not, maybe not cement because no one. I don't know if cement has been rediscovered yet. Or at least not the way we know it now. It's some version of cement. Yeah.
Earth cement easily gotten through by the gloves of power or whatever it is.
One way to find
It's like a bracelet.
Yes, it's a bracelet. And in theory, you would be able to pass through the earthy parts of it if you could fit through that. Like if you could also somehow shrink yourself and then you could pass through it easily.
You know, shrink. Are you a wizard?
What kind of lock is on the cage?
A real lock.
Yes, a real lock. It appears to be a key lock.
I don't think I know that.
Heavy, about yay big.
How far away, Sora, how far away do you need to be able to?
30 feet.
10 feet. Okay.
Can you turn invisible?
No.
I heard a cool story about someone who could turn invisible.
That's great.
You should learn how to do that.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Good.
Roll
I'm
eyes.
glad we
Fair.
agree on that.
So what are the other barrels, the small ones? Do they look wooden or are they just metal barrels?
They do look wooden.
Okay.
Are they painted red at all?
They are not painted red. They not have an indicator where they have like acid fire or anything.
Aw.
Acid fire. You know, good old acid fire.
Yeah.
What are these made of?
Pringle cans.
No, not Pringles.
Unless-
The buildings themselves appear to be made of some kind of steel.
Steel. Aluminum steel?
Transparent.
Hmm.
Easily pushoverable?
Push overable? No.
Yeah, oh.
No.
Push through?
I mean, you wouldn't know until you tried, but it doesn't look like it would.
That guy up on the balcony, you want me to shoot him?
Well, let's get a plan first. I mean that.
Can you
obviously
tie a
is
rope
great
around his
chaos,
neck?
but- You what?
Could you carry... How far up is he?
I mean, you can measure.
Yeah.
Can someone who has the measuring stick measure?
I'm thinking,
Hey, look, a real ruler, not that plastic garbage.
how big is this square?
7 inches.
1 inch is 5 feet.
Oh,
So 35 feet.
damn it.
I was gonna say we could tie a noose. You could use your magic hand to drape it over his head before he realizes we pull him down.
Sora could try to drop a noose on him, but they would be relying on luck because you cannot attack with Mage Hand.
That's not an attack. You're just drape.
It
You're
would
just
be-
lovingly putting a lasso around
That's
him.
what adorning. Like, yeah.
Well, yeah, because
Exactly.
all your hand needs to do is get it. He's not paying attention. Just kind of drop. Then we pull.
Yeah,
once
the
it's
van
over
could
him.
also just drop one of those chemical vials on the balcony.
That's true.
That's gonna.
Perhaps in the future, when Sora has leveled up their mastery of the Mage Hand spell, they could
Yeah.
do something like that, but not at the moment.
Work on your magic hands. If you're gonna be
That's
magic,
a plan.
if
I
you're,
appreciate that input. Thank you so much.
if you're gonna be magic, you should probably work on your magic.
Right. Such
I don't
sage
have magic.
advice.
But you
So
should.
I'm guessing the odds you sneaking in there, unlocking it, and getting her out are slim to none.
When you're good at magic, maybe you could show Sora about magic.
There's a lot of light.
Yeah.
Sora, what do you think?
I mean,
I'm
maybe
sorry,
I could stick
Scofa, what do
around,
you
but
think?
there's people everywhere.
Should Sora work on their magic, Scofa? What do you think?
I think we should not attract any too much attention right now. Yeah.
Well, I could try, and then if things go sideways, you can start the attack.
If things go sideways, we're going to be in a lot more trouble.
Well, Dylan, you mentioned you're not at full strength.
Well, I used up some energy doing the curse removal.
Didn't you take an 8-hour nap before we walked in here?
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock now.
But we didn't know that we were going
Yeah.
to be.
I mean,
We didn't find out until we were right outside the city.
And then I carried you the whole way so you could sleep.
she seems relatively safe at this point. I don't think they're torturing her or anything, but if we do that, I'd want to keep an eye somehow.
Do these buildings have doors or just entrances?
It looks like under the canopy that you can see, there's just kind of like a flap, like a canvas flap.
Okay.
Are
Not
any,
any kind of like proper door,
Okay.
but yeah.
any of those good enough acid where you could maybe. Your sister could get through the asphalt? Pour a little on there, a little crowbar action?
What do you mean? Acid the cage?
No, acid the
The lock.
ground below, maybe so she can get to actual dirt and burrow.
I don't know. Does acid work on asphalt or whatever that is?
It could, but I mean, without Well, I don't know. I assume that you would have had a chance to try it. It works, but pretty slowly.
Yeah. I only have one flask.
Turtle wax.
I feel that it'd be slow enough that they would probably notice.
I also have acid too.
And you did you notice as our lady notices as you're flying away, the cage actually does have like a base. It doesn't just yeah. So there's a floor to it.
It's a movable cage.
Right.
Yeah, actually, you can see things like holes in the bottom of the thing where they could be like what do you call it? Palanquined or whatever.
Okay. Carried.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pallet jack.
Yeah, very very similar.
If you see any groundy parts, you might be able to burrow to a hidden area.
True.
Well, maybe we could even just ruin
Almost
the
like
whole
it's little-
stability of this area.
Looks like little holes in the ice,
Right.
but
Is this
but other than that, we have
I don't remember the rules of the bracer. Is it just
3
infinite digging, or
It works for a number of rounds per day.
and
say just dig the whole area?
Plus the big automaton.
We should probably
That I
say
guess
that
somebody is
first.
sleeping in. Does it
It's
have-
hard. The glass is like translucent but tinted, so it's hard to see exactly what's going on inside.
bring Lady back. I'm going to send Lady up past one of these statues.
Sure.
Did they do anything?
That one I can still get. I can get a good view. I can look through.
They
her eyes.
appear very much like the figure. They seem to be carved of obsidian or some kind of black stone of a kind of robed figure with its face kind of masked and arms crossed.
Can anyone see magic?
Can I today?
We are dealing with a wizard. There could be all sorts of hidden things.
That have already detected us.
I mean, nobody's alerted yet. I'm just thinking magical traps and things.
Oh, I can use the wand.
Okay.
Oh, activate a charge on the wand.
Sure. And remind me of the wand.
Detect magic.
Sure. Okay.
Is that what, 120 feet?
I think it's 360.
Let's say a mile.
Yeah, just to be safe.
Let's double check on
They
that.
kind of well, that'd be really overpowered. But also at the same time, like, what if it didn't tell you exactly where it was? Oh yeah, if you do a ping,
Imagine it's probably 60 feet. But let me double check here.
I do believe it is.
You just use 2 charges and it goes to.
yeah, lady, activate the wand. We'll find around.
Wand of magic detection. Well, you can. Oh, so it's just like casting detect magic. So whatever the range on that is.
60 feet.
And this was 30. This is
It's
12.
37,
Every inch is 5.
35.
What was that, 6? 60. So.
Yeah, a foot would be 60 feet.
Yeah, 30 feet.
Oh. Well,
So just
have you seen anything within 30 feet?
Within 30 feet, you do not detect any magic. Nope. At that point, there's a noise coming from the backside of the compound, from the mech, and it jumps over the fence
Oh, dear.
and lands right next to the campfire.
Jeez, it's the cops.
So,
that.
yeah.
Staying at the back wall. Just runs away.
that was nice of him.
Like here.
Yeah, right there.
Does it look like anything? Any particular reason, or just?
The way it's like it's moving almost as if it's like stretching, and then it starts to move towards what would be the north wall, which is towards you, Eric.
Okay.
And then it looks like it's about to do like a patrol.
Okay. Maybe we should head out.
We're into one of the buildings.
Yeah.
I think it's going to see us into any of these buildings.
Well, there's the tarps. It's not like it's checking every single one of the buildings.
I mean, I guess when it gets here, do we see that Tabaxi? The Tabasci? In all the
I
time
don't-
we've been here?
No, you don't.
Okay. I mean, that guy.
She's hold on, let me roll real quick.
Yeah.
Actually, you probably do see her. She's probably put her at the farthest kind of barrel,
Okay.
and it looks like she's just kind of like
Okay.
standing on her hind legs and just like looking into the barrel.
Okay. So,
You could probably like see her silhouette, if
Yeah.
not like details.
okay. Well, I mean, I guess she's far enough away. That guy's not going to see in the dark, possibly. We could run to that one over to the left, see what's in there.
Yeah.
If we time it right.
Say we do it.
Okay. So here's a question for you: do you want to try and all run as a together, or do you want to
We'll send Sora first.
like space it out?
Well,
You're the stealthiest.
Because together, like it'd be like hit or miss, right? And you'd move faster. I mean, you would get to different places faster without waiting. But you're probably gonna make a little bit more noise.
Oh, more noise. Okay.
Yeah, as a whole, trying to all.
I mean, would we just average our stealth rolls, or?
Well, I say you leave me here.
Yeah.
I will support you when it is time.
Well, I mean, if we're not all gonna go, I think we said Sora, if you're the stealthiest.
Yeah, why don't you go check it out and make sure coast is clear?
I would think that if Sora could be in advance, they could probably signal you when it's clear and maybe assist you with stealth as you guys move from spot to spot.
Okay.
That sounds tasty.
So that building there.
So you want to dart to the first one?
Sure.
All right. So just go ahead and make a stealth check.
No.
Here, take Lady with you.
Woo! Advantage.
Here, take this torch. Oh, no,
No.
And my blade.
No, Lady is not going to be able
Yeah,
to.
Lady doesn't give you
That
advantage.
is okay.
Oh, but I can give you advantage.
Okay.
Here, have advantage.
Boom.
No, I mean,
Nice.
have a
And you
D4.
give it extra D4. Yeah.
Nice. All right.
Have a little guidance. Be quiet. It's my advice.
Yes, I would not
And
have
don't
thought
be
of that.
seen.
Yes, yes.
Also,
Sound advice from everyone tonight. Much appreciated. Nope. 13, 16.
Okay.
that looked like a 3 from what I could see.
Yes.
It is?
Yes.
Oh,
So
Expertise.
Yes.
yep.
the good old watchman up there,
Still smoking.
not particularly observant at this moment in the time because he's smoking, enjoying his thing.
Did you
So
mean-
I'm rolling his perception at disadvantage. He has a +2.
Woo!
So that looks like a fail to me, right?
Yep.
Because the low was what, an 8?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a 10.
Did you mean to kick it over to the main old screen?
Oh, shoot, I did not. Okay, thank you. Oh. All right, so the old man does not appear to have seen you, and you can move yourself to that next area. You are hidden.
Do I have a
Inside. The dragon.
No! No bueno. I do not want.
There's someone in there.
Nope. Okay, I guess
I looked in there. It didn't look like there was anyone in
I
there.
didn't have it hidden. Okay. All right. So I don't. Do you want to wait and try and signal someone over, or okay? So let's move the mech to just past that first building. Yeah, right there.
Great. Well, then I would be backing up.
Yeah. Okay. So who's gonna go next?
I guess me, since I've been moving.
Sure. All right. So go ahead and you can roll yourself at advantage.
Yeah, all right. Good old
Is guidance a cantrip?
And
Give him the good old.
you're looking to.
Good on you.
Well, we're basically doing this in rounds, so you can only really give it to one person.
Yeah, every round, right?
Mm,
I mean, we waited.
yeah. Sure.
I waited
Sure.
for Sora to.
Sure. Sure. Yeah, you can do it.
Try D4.
Yeah.
Let's see that.
In that case, though, I'm gonna give him a perception roll for each of you. It's still disadvantage because he's not paying attention, really. But
That guy?
Yeah.
Well, isn't it dark down there? I mean, the light only goes,
it is.
so it should be
It's a disadvantage.
disadvantage anyway.
He's up there for a reason, though.
Double.
He wasn't gonna have
Yeah.
to roll
He said he was an old man.
It's true. Well, I rolled pretty low on the disadvantage. So.
with cataracts.
Yeah. Although, as you get older, your wisdom goes up and your sight gets better.
at least in first and second edition, it did.
Yeah. All right. Well, 13.
Okay. He rolled
It's a
a
five.
fucking a 5, so you're all good. You move to the first position.
Do you make
Dodge,
those
parry,
noises?
thrust. What's that?
Do you make those noises?
Yeah, just very quietly.
Oh boy.
Just to yourself.
In your head.
Okay. Hey, Sora, why don't you all luck for me, please?
Oh, this is not a good one for me.
Would you have expertise in it?
I wish. 7.
Wait, don't you
7.
have guidance?
Okay. So who's next?
The clanky, noisy one?
Would be me, huh?
All right.
Okay.
He's quieter than me.
And I made a medal.
So,
Well, what do we see in that building when we're over there?
I sneeze.
what do you see in the building?
Yeah, I have, dark vision.
Sure. It appears to be empty for the most part. There's a kind of a table inside. Looks like there's some kind of pots and pans and some bags of grain and whatnot. It looks like it's probably a storage for food, or perhaps like a kitchen, maybe.
Okay, but it's a double room.
Yeah, it looks like it's storage.
Okay.
At least from, I mean, you can't see into the second one because you haven't really entered it, or you're just inside the mouth.
Okay.
Just
I mean-
inside the mouth.
I would probably go.
You could go further in and look if you wanted.
Yeah, I would, since Sora's kind of keeping that out.
Okay.
Do you have dark vision? Yeah. Okay.
Okay. You do see like a cot on the far side, in a kind of second part, and someone appears to be sleeping in it. A large gentleman
All right.
appears.
So I come back and wait.
Okay, who's next? So Fender's next.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see them gesturing. I'm like,
Right. Yeah.
doesn't seem like it's good.
That combined and the rat that is currently trying to get into your boot
Oh no.
causes you to not to have advantage, even though you're kind of roll.
Thanks. Why is there a rat in my boot?
No, not in your boot.
Oh.
In Sora's boot. They just kind of messed up the signal of when with the optimal time to go.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Suck it.
Did you get D4?
I don't need a D4 where I'm going.
Okay.
No, I'm waiting here until shit goes south.
20.
With a 20?
Not natural.
Nice.
Hachi Machi.
Oh no.
What are they?
Oh,
It's an 18,
no.
bud.
It's an 8. Oh my god, that's a 20.
What?
Does
Oh, you
Defender
roll.
win? Defender.
Yeah, he sets the DC. Right?
He does.
I says he didn't see me.
So
Can you use luck?
No.
You can use luck to reroll, right?
so
Can't roll higher than I did.
Oh, you got a 20.
No, you gotta make it.
his gaze is definitely now turned in that direction. You're not sure if he's actually seen you or not as you kind of pull yourself into the mouth. He doesn't actually say anything or raise an alarm. But you can tell he's now on the balcony at the edge, kind of looking in your guys' direction. He hasn't said anything though.
Stay still.
And then the rat runs away, and then he's
Yes.
like, "Oh, it was just a rat."
It's certainly possible.
No, that's what I said.
So, do I think if I use?
If it's a 1 or higher, what I say is true. Look at that.
Unfortunately, you don't get to make rules.
um,
On a 1 or higher, he dead.
What was your question here?
oh yeah. So do I think? I mean, as far as the rules go, if I use a stun gun on somebody that's sleeping, is it gonna be easier?
Like,
I mean, is it automatic coup de grace and
well, there's no coup de grace in 5th edition. It's an automatic crit.
automatic?
So I might give them like disadvantage on their saving throw.
See, and you know, the thing is about that, it really bugs me. This guy's sleeping. I've stabbed and killed monsters. I can't just sneak up on him.
Oh, you could
And-
for sure
no, and
fictionally position, just kill him. Yeah, for sure.
Can
Yeah.
you?
Yeah,
I thought that
I would say.
wasn't a
I mean,
thing.
there's not really a rule for that.
Okay.
The gray area starts to get to like you're like a monster who has like a neck that's like a foot thick.
Yeah, I'll give you
But
that
like
one.
for like just a regular person,
Yeah.
unless he's got some kind of magical protection or something like that, you could probably just kill him.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
a dude sleeping in a bed. What's going to stop me from
However, like
rolling?
a named NPC who has like hit points and experience and stuff, they have a little bit of fictional.
Yeah, but like at the same time, like, no, they don't.
Yeah, I mean, it just depends. It just
For the
depends.
story, yes, but like in the moment, no.
Yeah.
You're done. You're out. You don't have any protections up. You're sleeping times. You didn't happen to hear the rogue that rolled a 20 on his sneak. You know, like I'm just saying
So-
that's a D&D gripe from Devlin.
Sure, that's fair.
That needs a splash screen.
We'll make a new page for that. D&D gripes from Dell. Millennial gripes.
All right, listen, Boomer.
Boomer's my dad, not me.
Listen here, loser.
There you go.
All right. Well, I don't really want to just kill somebody.
Yes, you do.
So,
Phil,
but even if I
Dark
stun
Passenger.
them, it would be basically like they would be asleep because it's only 3rd round. So,
I mean, you could put him
to sleep forever.
more asleep.
Called a coma.
I don't know.
Can you
yeah.
put
He
him in a
is
coma?
snoring slightly.
If you electrocute him in the spine, does he go into a coma?
Yikes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, basically, bind and gag is what I'm thinking.
Right.
I have rope. Do I have something to gag him with?
You have a
I'm pretty sure there's
sock.
dish rags or something in that room. There's a
Yeah.
cooking
Yeah,
area.
yeah.
Okay.
There's rags and stuff.
All right. So
Or you just empty a whole bag of grain into his mouth.
I wave over. I pull out the rope.
So currently, like Devlin's like looking at you guys, going,
Delwyn.
Delwyn, sorry,
Yeah.
Devlin.
Well, I
But
think
he's looking that direction, but it's dark, so I can't see anything.
Oh,
That's
no.
true. You can't see
You can see
anything
my
because
LED
you are
eyes.
the human.
Yeah.
I turned on my LED eyes.
You might want to
Wait,
roll
wait,
an intelligence check to
wait.
not do that.
Well, not like super bright.
Aha! I can make my mage hand invisible and send it over because
Tap him on the butt.
30 feet.
Yes, you can do that. What do you want to do?
And when it's time to go,
Pitch
mage
him.
hand gives a thumbs up. Or just does the
that's
come on.
that's a good idea, actually. Sure, yeah.
The only
Yeah.
one you've ever had.
Okay. So right now I'm pulling out the rope.
Thank you so much.
Assuming they can see me, I'm going,
Corey Lala in chat's coming to your defense. Don't call the GM a loser.
All right. So I pull out the rope.
My
and
wife.
I wave to Fender and say,
You want me to kill him? I'll kill him.
so I kind of hand you the rope and I get the gag.
Just start choking him out.
I just look around for a moment. I'm going to go into Lady's eyes
Uh-huh.
so I can see these shenanigans.
Sure.
All right.
Oh,
so
duh.
All right, so move
That's how you see us.
move the mech so he's like 2 inches away from the crates.
Oof.
Diagonally toward right there. That's fine. Right
Okay.
there.
okay, so I'm gonna go up by the head and I have the gag and I'm waiting for Fender to get down by the somewhere to grab him or something.
Grandmother nuts? What are you saying?
Use the rope to tie him up after I
wakes up. I slit his throat. No, that was okay.
They're just one person though. Right?
Yeah, it's just one guy.
Okay.
I mean, he's a kind of a beefy guy, but you guys are pretty beefy yourselves.
One beefy boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Time up.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, but I mean, between the two of you, I'm not even gonna make you roll
Okay.
because he's sleeping and he's not expecting it. And there's two of you,
Yeah.
so yeah.
All right. So we bind and gag him and put him off in the car somewhere.
Does he wake up?
Oh, for sure, he wakes up.
I pet
But
him.
for some reason, actually, it seems to make him more afraid.
Don't worry. This is okay.
Okay. So what are you doing, Delma?
I assume he cheesed it at some point.
Yeah, I mean, you can hear the mech moving towards you.
Does
Or
it
at
look
least-
like
I mean, there's no way to know whether or not it's going to pass on your side of the crates.
Unless
I
he's
just,
got luck on his side.
kind of get in the starting position?
Uh-huh.
I'm just going to jet that way if
Okay.
it comes around on my side.
Okay.
Back towards the hole.
Okay. Then here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have you roll 2 rolls. Initiative and stealth. This is yeah. So just the initiative is just like to get your timing right.
All right. And yeah, go with that. Initiative is going to be pink. Stealth will be blue.
Sure.
12 and 5. I have no
Okay.
bonuses on either.
Yeah, because you're moving on your own, the stealth is not going to be helped by Sora, unfortunately.
Oh well, darn.
Well, I mean, like he's trying. He's like he's seen the hand,
Yeah.
but like he's trying to time it with
Okay.
the thing instead of that. And that's kind of like hard to coordinate
Mhm.
because yeah.
I mean, is there other stuff over here, or is this all open, empty out here?
That's pretty. There's a wall, but like other than that, it's pretty open. So you dart.
I'm not moving towards them. I'm moving away.
Oh, back towards the crack
Back towards, away from the
where you guys got in.
compound.
Oh, okay. I mean, you could easily make it. You could probably even like at your size. You could probably even like dive through the crack back out on the other side of the wall if that's what you wanted to do.
Well, I just don't want to lead them right to them, so
Sure.
I'm not.
I mean, if that's what you want to do, sure. Yeah. So just take yourself off the board temporarily. Okay. And move the mech to.
Does it look like it saw me?
No, it does not look like it saw you because your initiative timed it right.
Okay.
The stealth would be just for anything that was looking in the other area. Okay. So yeah, it actually does come around on the other side, where you guys came in of the right there.
Okay. Well, I'm assuming I'm inside.
I duck inside now.
Yeah.
Like, zoop.
Okay.
I thought we were already inside.
Yes,
Yeah.
you guys are both inside.
We were.
Or all three of you are inside.
Nice.
The hand out. Whoop. No hand.
Okay.
Makes it seem more like a rat was there.
So do you kind of tell us that it's coming? Or?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we'll just
Phrase all
quiet
motor
then.
functions.
Okay.
I'm just kind of looking around to see what else I can see if there's anything useful. But
So I'm gonna give you guys.
What does your magic eye see? Cool poster.
This is gonna be basically like a skill challenge to be quiet as it kind of passes by.
okay.
So the 3 of you are gonna have to. No one of you can roll more than once. I remember more than twice. But the 3 of you have to roll 3 successes out of 5 rolls.
Okay.
So you can divide up the extra 2 rolls as long as no person gets an extra one more than twice.
Okay.
Can I use my
Wisdom.
herbalism kit and medicine to get something to knock the guard out and make him quieter so he's not making noises?
No, I scared him enough. He's not making noise.
Yes, I'll say you can use that.
Okay. So
You get him a little high.
Would I roll medicine or herbalism kit?
So you're going to roll your herbalism kit instead of stealth.
Okay. And what attribute?
Wisdom.
Wisdom? Okay. Cool.
I use my survival instead of stealth.
how are you doing that?
Because I've practiced standing still to seem like an automaton instead of like a living warforged.
I'm gonna actually say if you wanted to, that would be deception.
No, Devlin says survive. That's how I had to survive.
I got a 21, so that's one success.
Okay, so that's one success.
What's the target number?
Hi.
It's
I mean, you said 21, so I assumed it was a standard, but if there's not, then never mind. I'm going to roll stealth. 24.
Yeah, why don't you
okay.
just-
So that's 2.
Okay, roll another one.
Fine, Devlin. Do you share, robot?
Cool, yeah. I'll just blow
20.
the roll.
Okay. So it passes by you guys. It's now say like just a little bit further up. Yeah, there it says. Okay.
Did it crush any rats?
And it does not appear to have seen you. Yeah, some of the rats like scatter out of the way.
No, it has to be crushed the rats.
No, it did not crush the rats.
They're smart rats.
When I get a chance, I'm going to move back to the boxes.
Okay. It does appear to be looking away as you're like kind of peering through the crack, and it itself is emitting a little bit of light. So like you can see as that moves away, so you can run back inside.
Bring the hand back to try and coach him.
I say, did you get a look at it?
As much as you did.
But from the back, does it look like any weaknesses?
Did I notice anything?
So the large weapon that it is carrying around appears to be attached via several thick leather cables to a basically like a large metal kind of gas canister kind of thing on its back. You notice that?
We should sever that.
The gas.
Probably.
Yeah. The canister's made out of metal.
Yes.
Okay.
Or we could try and.
Maybe really cool if we had a
Holes in the
mage that
canister.
knew heat metal.
Well, I think
That'd be super rad.
the leather might be easier to poke than the
Oh yeah, definitely. But
Is it too
no,
late
they're
to be a
smaller.
mage?
It is too late to be a mage.
Sort
Those
of.
are smaller.
I mean, they're tubes and straps. I mean,
Oh, you see more air would,
that
gas would come out.
that giant canister though is probably easier to hit. No, although really.
I'm sitting over there waiting for something to happen so I know when to go.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I have the flask of acid. I could.
Can you
Great,
look up
great.
at the and
Or
see the
the
human
metal.
up there?
I mean,
Yeah.
Actually,
those are both great ideas.
you might be better at.
No, I think that's a great idea.
Delwyn can't, no.
And I'm looking back out the door to see if Delvin's there.
Okay, so the old man seems to have like turned his gaze away.
All right.
He's not looking in your direction anymore.
Turn my gaze away.
All right. So I'll give Del the thumbs up.
Okay, go ahead and
Mage
roll
hand.
stealth if you want to run over.
I'll shrug.
Okay. Well, are we attacking? Because this is an opportunity, I guess. But
Ooh boy.
are we gonna try to sneak?
Let's let it get another round around.
It might catch us at some point, but
That's true.
I guess we can wait for it to leave. I don't know. Can we sneak to that next building? We think, or well, the humans don't have any light over there, or do they?
They have a small amount of light, yeah.
Does it reach to that building, or would it be dim light for them?
They kind of there are kind of torches, kind of like put on little sconces on top of on the fence, like kind of next to where they're standing. So past like
20 is probably that could be better.
so they have like probably out to the like midpoint of that second fence, and then past that it would be dim.
Okay. So what if we sneak into the building and take out the observation turret?
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Or we could
And then
just-
we could have a purge.
Yeah.
Well, who all should go?
All of us.
I don't think Delwyn wants to move.
Okay. Well,
Um,
3 of us then. I mean, I don't think that giant thing can go up the stairs, can it?
I'm assuming not.
I don't know.
But let's let it move.
Just from observation, when it jumped over the fence, it did it fairly easily.
So I could jump up the balcony.
It's hard to say, but
Okay.
like the arc that it had
Yeah.
and the ease with which it did it, You think that it might be possible?
Okay.
I think that we should let it. I think that we should let it walk around, come back to us once it's where it is again. Because at this point, we've talked for long enough. It's moved away.
Up to the DM to decide.
That's my assumption. Is we've spent a lot of time talking about it.
Yeah.
Then we can go.
Yeah, I'll say at this point, it's probably up at the two guardsmen, and it like pauses there for a while, and it seems to converse with them.
I'd say then try and snip them.
And I believe Sora, you can make a perception test.
All right. Not a good one. 20.
Okay. So you speak Draconic, right?
Yes.
Yes, they are speaking in Draconic.
Hmm.
And the kind of echoey, reverby voice comes from the mech, and he says, I don't think they're coming. I mean, I'll keep doing the rounds, but I don't think they're coming. They wouldn't be stupid enough to come for this bait. I don't know what Exeter's thinking.
I will convey this to my 2 companions.
Well, I guess we should leave.
Oh, we should be stupid.
You already are.
Maybe
pal.
we should get some counsel from Dylan. Dylan seems rather wise.
Come on.
I'm not 100% sure that's her, but
Oh,
Like,
okay.
send your
hang
owl
on a
over.
sec.
You have your owls over.
Give,
right?
give some paper I can write on.
It is over with you. Yes.
Can you talk via the owl?
I don't
No.
know. Probably not.
Damn it.
You probably have
Okay.
something. Yeah.
I'll write with the conversation on a piece of paper, put it in a mage hand, and send it to Dylan.
Okay, sure. You get delivered a floating little folded letter.
What does it say?
What they said, and what do you think we should do? Also, we have another idea of going into that tall tower and
It's his turnover for the rest.
yeah, we're going to tall tower and get rid of that pesky guard.
Actually, you got to do this.
It's the fortune teller thing.
There you go.
Use your mage hand to do that.
Nice.
Speaking of which, not a sponsor, by the way, but if you have a chance on Netflix, there's a series called Magic for Humans. It's pretty fun. Check it out.
It's like with the dad or whatever.
I don't know. There's
Isn't he a dad?
he is a father, but I think he's in his like late 30s.
He just walks around doing street magic or whatever.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think I watched like a part of it.
He does some pretty neat tricks.
Well, I think that's a good idea to get that tower.
All right, good.
That would give us some advantage up there.
Okay.
So I think you would be the
You just
quietest,
shrug to yourself.
but
I've got the bird over there. I've been listening in on some of it.
Oh, okay, great.
But I have to jump back and forth because I can't see when I'm doing that.
The bird
Okay.
shrugs.
so maybe the two of us can go. I could try to stun him, and you could try to sneak.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
I
You
think
stun him
the
and I'll-
more of us that go, the more possible noise we're gonna make.
Okay. All
I
right.
don't know. What do you think, Bender?
What kind of roofs do these have?
They appear to be flat tin or some kind of steel, thin steel.
You want to guard from here, Bender, or do you want to try to?
I mean,
Don't-
they're thick enough and at least supported enough to have a stone statue on top. But
Like I said, I think we should wait for the mech to come around and we can disable it from behind.
All
At
right,
least
here,
the
I'll
weapon.
take my acid when it comes around. Do that.
All
But
right.
I think the two of us should try to go get this tower.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll stay here. And I pet the guard
Okay.
behind.
Yeah. No. I'm gonna
Do
try
you think
to-
that's a good idea?
I'm gonna
I
try
have
to-
lady.
he actually calms down.
Nice.
I have lady pick up a sizable rock.
He's like, okay,
I'm gonna have lady pick up a sizable rock,
Sure.
fly out, and kind of get some height and drop it on the tin roof. So there's a big ting over there.
okay, cool. That's a good idea.
Does-
Did you guys? So before enacting this plan,
Yeah.
like how do you want to time this? Do you guys want to run out when he does that, or do you want to wait till he's at a certain spot?
Well, we probably can't plan with them, but I think once we hear that, it's probably a good distraction.
Yeah.
We just run.
Okay,
That works.
but okay, so you're just kind of basing it on when he does the thing.
I wasn't expecting it, but once I hear that, then I think that's a good distraction.
Yeah.
To go.
Okay,
Agreed.
so it'll have no bearing on where the mech is.
Well, it has the mech.
Because if you're using him as a thing, he can't really see the mech past a certain point, even when it does emit a little bit of light.
Yeah.
If it's near the light,
if that's true. So like if you wanted to wait when it's kind of walking by the campfire, is that what you want to do?
I thought you just did it right now.
Yeah.
yeah. If
Well,
I can't see it over here and I don't hear
Before
it
I
coming,
kick things off, I just want to know you guys' plan. So
yeah, if I don't hear it coming over there, I think it's off in the distance, so they're safe there.
Uh-huh.
So I'm timing it because I think it's far enough away.
Okay. So you want to time it so that it's at the kind of maximum distance from where they're running to.
Correct.
Got it. Okay.
So,
So yeah. So let's put him at the mouth of the tall tower. The mech.
okay.
So he's kind of just barely visible inside the firelight.
Okay.
That's pretty much as far as away he's going to get.
And Tabasti's still there.
Yeah. No, not us.
No, she has moved over to that corner, the smaller one next to you, Eric.
This one.
Yeah. She's kind of peeking inside of the.
Okay.
Yeah.
And have these rats moved at all? Or?
Yeah, they're like kind of constantly moving around. They're just kind of mostly there for flavor and whatnot.
Flavor.
Ratting it up.
So I'm trying to remember when we came into town. Did the guy did he cast disguise self on two of us?
Oh, Wadger did, yes.
Roger, yeah. So I think I was suggesting me and Fender since.
Well, I mean, not disguise self, obviously, but
Oh, it's not.
he casted a disguise spell on you guys.
Okay. Oh, disguise. Yeah.
Disguise you.
So I think it was me and Fender. That's what I was suggesting, but I don't remember what. That's what we decided.
That's fine. Yeah, that's what you guys want.
So I'm thinking I look like I was going to try to look like an old merchant or something.
Sure, that's fine.
You human, long gray hair and beard.
You look just like Hexeter.
Probably a younger version. I don't know.
So yeah, you guys don't know exactly what he looks
Yeah.
like, so you couldn't really do that. But
Does it
Yeah.
watch her?
Oh, he did see him. Yeah.
did like well, unless you specifically requested that.
Nah, I didn't.
Okay.
That would have been smart. Though.
Yeah, I know.
Let's go back in time.
Well, what do you look like?
I don't want to be the one that's disguised.
Oh, yeah.
No.
You want it?
I thought Delwood was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
Dylan's
I'm
another.
human, so
Dylan's, I mean, another good choice, but like in Delwyn, regular Delwyn form, even though they're human, he's human. He does have a pretty specific look.
Yeah.
Right.
well, I put on pants
Well, there's a first.
and a helmet,
Well,
and I grabbed a weapon. I have a weapon on.
Sure.
Don't normally have that. I look completely different,
okay.
and I have the pirate clothes on, the river pirate clothes.
Sure.
That's right.
Oh yeah, we're all wearing pirate disguises. Remember?
Yeah.
Yar.
Well, I'm not
Oh,
because I have the.
And then I rolled a 1 on my disguise,
Right.
which is a 4.
so wait, who's wearing?
So then I guess maybe Sora. I mean, your Dragonborn or dragon people aren't super common either.
Right.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except
What do you
these
look like,
guys.
I didn't. Rather, I thought that my character just pulled the
Just-
cloak around himself a little more and.
Okay.
It's entirely up to you.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Scarf
did
on the face.
we use the second one then, or?
I didn't. I thought it was going to be.
Well, if no one else would.
something else,
Sure, I would have.
Okay. So what do you look like, Dylan?
A human,
just a different human.
just a different human.
Okay.
A different
That's
guy, same mustache.
no, he's got a long fluffy beard instead.
yeah.
Yes,
Mustache is
curious
up,
lack of
now it's
mustache.
eyebrows. Giant
Full beard,
eyebrows.
but no mustache.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Okay.
All right. That's cool.
Do you have
Okay.
eyebrows?
No, but he wears big glasses.
You can't see this.
Large
It's just an eyebrows.
spectacles.
Sure is a spectacle to see, huh?
That's a
There's
that's sure that's a pun.
All right.
Okay,
So I guess
So-
it goes off when we run. I guess.
let's have Sora and Scofa make some stealth rolls,
Stealth rolls,
please.
all right.
Kick it off. How high can you jump, Scott?
Pretty darn high if they spend a key point.
Yeah, if I spend a key point, I can go 12 feet.
Oh.
If after a run, I can go jump up
13.
12 feet.
13 stealth?
I did not get a good roll.
Well, isn't it whole?
15.
Normally, I believe a long jump is half your strength score, right? With a running.
No, I looked it up. It has to do with your strength bonus when you jump up.
Hmm.
So it's like 3 plus my strength bonus, which is 6, and then spend a key point it doubles, so I can jump 12.
So 12 from standing.
No, for after a run it's 12.
Really?
From standing is 6.
For some reason, I thought it was better than that.
No,
Right.
the long jump is 34 feet. But,
That's pretty. That's
yeah.
pretty gnarly.
But up is harder, obviously.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So I wouldn't be able to get up there.
That would give you a boost in the climbing department, but yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
so
I get a 15.
so it was a 13 and a 15, right? That's what we're looking at.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
I'm still distracted. Smoking that cigar. Oh, actually, there was that noise.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Hey. So you guys kind of like just get to the doorway,
Uh-huh.
so you can position yourselves right there,
Okay.
and then we're gonna roll initiative.
All right.
Ah, dang it!
That's 13.
Hey,
That's
could've
what he
rolled-
said.
He could have rolled a 16 for his observation.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know what? I forgot I was rolling a disadvantage, and Okay. Yeah. So he didn't see you.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys make it in. You guys make it in the doorway. He doesn't see you.
That's a big rat.
I don't know why the 6 just didn't register. But, yeah, I rolled a 15 and a 6. So for some reason I didn't see
So it wasn't me.
the. Okay.
Both of
No,
us.
you guys were fine. You make it into the doorway.
Yay.
So this one appears to be almost entirely, at least on the bottom level, just kind of boxes and a kind of a winding stairs that goes up to the next level.
Yes.
Okay. So they just look like similar crates to these?
A little bit smaller, but yeah.
They're crates.
I mean, as long as there's not a space where it looks like somebody could hide or sleep or something behind.
I mean, unless a goblin could.
All right. Well,
They wouldn't.
look around a little bit, but not too much.
If you want to take a quick glance, as you move up the stairs, you can roll perception at a disadvantage.
Okay.
Otherwise, you need to stop and look.
And listen. And collaborate.
Yeah, I guess it's a quick look. 8.
Okay, you guys don't see anything.
All right.
Hot footing up the stairs, right?
Then, yeah, I mean, well, being quiet.
Yeah.
Are
Quiet.
they metal stairs or wooden stairs? Or?
They are
Carpeted
they're wooden stairs that are bolted with brackets to the side of the inside of the barrel.
All right. Yeah, I guess move up softly.
Yeah. Blue dagger
Okay.
ready.
They're carpeted.
And you are leading the way
Yeah.
to attempt to knock them out.
Wait.
Is that-
You wanted to stun it, right?
Yeah, I mean, whoever, either way.
so you guys want to try and go like tag team?
Yeah. I wanted to myrtleize him with my blue dagger, but
Yeah. I mean, whichever's first.
I mean either way. it's
Okay.
gonna take
Well, I
lots
mean,
of
if your
damage.
if your plan is for you to stun him and then you trying to knock him out,
Yeah.
then that's what we should do.
Okay. Sounds
Okay.
good.
All right. So he is not expecting you. So you can roll the attack with the stun gun attack with advantage.
Nice.
Okay.
As they climb up Jeremy Smith's carpeted quiet stairs.
Sure. Jeremy Smith is
Mhm.
okay. I'm not sure I get that reference.
It's not one. I
Oh.
just made it up.
Oh, okay. Jeremy Smith is.
Okay, so 25.
That's for sure a hit.
Okay, so DC 13. Stun.
Yup.
And he's old, so he's
He is all. Let's see what happens.
got no constitution.
He has a -1 to his constitution.
That's a 1.
Is it?
That is 1 because
That's a
7's right
natural 1, so he's got a 0. So he is definitely stunned.
All right, he
there.
takes.
You might have given him a heart attack.
Well, he takes 3 lightning damage, so
He goes, "Ah!" and then you move in for the knockout.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Donkey punch him.
can I designate my sneak attack damage as knockout damage?
Yes, you can.
Oh, sweet. All right. So.
So your attack is at advantage because he is stunned.
Yay.
Also surprised, but there's no double advantage. So
Oh crud. Okay, so 11.
his armor class is 11.
Yay! All right.
Just as
So are you going to do 8 or more minimum damage?
Let's see. Yes.
Okay, then he's out.
Yeah.
He gets knocked down. He doesn't get up
Because
again.
it's snack. Or snack. Sneak.
All right. So place him. I guess you can place him prone on the balcony.
Could we just drag him inside?
Yeah. I suppose you could drag him inside. Yeah. You can take him off the board.
Does he have anything on him? More cigars?
He had kind of a long pipe of the almost looked like a kind of long so it doesn't have the cup like pipes do. It almost looked like a long thin kazoo where you stick tobacco in the end or whatever.
Okay.
I thought it was like a whistle.
But it is fairly like kind of ornate and well kept. In his kind of belt, he has a number of kind of like small thin like vials of some kind of weird like semi-translucent blue liquid.
Nice.
Okay.
It was ice. Ice.
Do you want to write it down? Or?
What?
Oh, I have herbalism, so maybe I should do that.
Yeah.
How many?
Also, we
how
should-
many vials?
5.
5 vials.
We should also tie him up and gag him.
Yeah.
What are you dressed up as? As a human, right?
Yeah, human
Human
merchant.
merchant.
You should just stand back up as if you're the guard now.
I mean, I guess.
It's definitely an option. It's something you could do.
Yeah, I mean, even with
But the
dark
mech is
vision-
coming that way. I mean,
Yeah, at least so you can see somebody up there.
Yeah.
Sure. I'll grab his
Okay, go ahead and put your figure up there.
his cigar. 5 vials. Can I make any sense of what these vials are?
Do you have alchemy?
No.
No, you have no idea.
Okay. They're not potions of healing.
They are not pushed this field.
because he's very familiar with those.
One of them was empty actually. So there were 6, but one of
Oh.
them was empty.
Oh. And he's human?
Mhm.
Oh. This might have been tricky to see.
Well, I don't know if you know that.
it's
We knew he was able to see, right?
it's a player logical assumption.
But I don't think we ever did he. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Never mind then.
Right, Delwyn and Fender, what are you guys doing?
Chilling.
You're just chilling.
I
You're just waiting inside the.
guess I'm talking lightly talking to the guy over here. I'm trying to turn him to our side.
Uh huh. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
I don't know.
keep Lady here.
Sure.
I'm gonna use her as my lookout.
Sure.
I mean, you did roll that 20 when I pet him, so he is potentially cool with us now.
I mean, he's at least a hell of a lot calmer than he was before. So yeah, lady's position there. The mech is now just past the barrels again.
That being the case, instead of trying to time it right, I'm just gonna move back.
Okay, back to the.
Back to the hole.
Back to the crack.
Okay.
Crack attack.
Then I just switch back to Lady. So I know when to move back, and I'm just waiting for hell to break loose so I can.
So you're going to switch back when there's an attack from the crack.
Okay. So we're gonna put him now by that second group of rats in front of the crates. Like right there, yes.
Yes.
And Eric, I'm gonna have you roll a luck.
What raggy?
Luck with advantage.
Nope.
No.
Double it.
Oh, nice.
18.
18. Okay.
Nice.
So he doesn't know, the mech does not appear to look up in your direction, and he continues on his patrol.
I'm ready.
What are you doing, Sora?
Well, I'm tying this guy up.
Yeah,
Gagged
you've
him.
got him tied and gagged. He's unconscious, so he's not
Nice.
going anywhere.
I was waiting for
Delwyn, you're just hanging out on the other side of the wall, watching through Lady's eyes.
Yeah, as soon as that moves back on his rotation, I'm just gonna move back to the crates.
Okay. So.
Thunder's about to pop off.
So I'm thinking.
What is your plan, Fender?
Be low.
Well, he gave me some acid.
You did.
So I'm no,
You're okay. I have to do this. You're a robot. And what robots have things that go on their screws, which are called nuts, right? So you're tripping nuts.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna add 1 9.
Yeah. So yeah, that was definitely bad. I'll take a hit for that.
Is there a minus one in here?
D4 starting with Eric.
You get hit with a bad pun.
2. Sorry, you get advantage on a roll.
Nice.
What? Because of your bad joke?
Yeah.
I could
Well,
use
he's been
it.
taking advantage on rolls for all your bad ones.
Oh.
So,
the leather straps you said.
yes.
Do they look?
There are
easily-
tubes, leather tubes. Yes.
Look cuttable, no problem.
It's hard to say. They do look a little thick.
Okay.
So it takes some working,
Acid.
or like a heavy blow,
Or like acid.
or like acid.
Nice. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna get up behind it before, like, as soon as it. Let's see. Can't quite see. Yeah, so like as it's like right here,
Mm-hmm.
before they can really get a good view of it, acid him, and then try and take a hack at it, and
Okay.
we'll go from there.
So do you want to wait till it's a little bit past you and then come out and huck?
Right.
Or do you just like kind of want to?
I was gonna try and sneak up on it.
So you want to get as closer to it as possible.
I gotta make sure this lands.
Sure. Okay. So let's put him.
Cameras on
I don't
the
know, 1 or 2 inches away from Fender. The mech.
Wait, was it on top the whole time?
No, you were not. You're right. And then, so first you're gonna roll stealth.
All right, well, hold on. We had a little bit of time for him to move around, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Was there anything else you guys wanted?
Did
work
I
out?
get any other better look from up here? Do I see anything else? Or
Do you see anything else?
into one of those other towers or anything?
Yeah. From your position, actually, you could see movement in the large tower, that shorter one to the right. There's a couple people moving inside in there.
Okay.
And the Tabasti has moved kind of back over towards the barrels and looks like to be looking through them again.
Right. Do I see any movement up in that top of that tower?
You don't know.
Are the Tabastis, are they not human? Like Tabaxis?
They're cat people. The Tabastis are cat people.
Okay. So
But they have a human face.
They're basically large cats with a human face.
Okay. So kind of like a
The Sphinx.
yeah.
Yeah, very much like that.
Okay, but also while he was going, I wanted to.
But they also have opposable thumbs.
Yeah, I wanted to get down to the bottom and maybe switch places. Do you want to be up here and
Okay.
get some shots?
Rain death on people.
I
Yeah.
need to be up close.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess we'll switch.
Okay, that's fine. You can do that.
Pass off the cigar. Pass the
Ew.
torch.
Gross. It
Right?
has your saliva on there.
Well, he wasn't like licking it. Like
Like saliva.
The old man definitely had a dry mouth. There's no saliva on that
it's
thing.
very dry.
Well,
And
I was.
It is a strong, dank, pungent smell coming from the pipe.
Actually, let me see if I
Sweet.
even smoked it enough.
Skunky?
8. No, I didn't even smoke it. I just kind of held it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure you did.
Okay, so now that everyone's in position, we'll have Fender make your stealth roll.
Oh,
It's a 13.
13. Okay.
Unless I can use survival.
You cannot.
stalking prey when you're hunting.
You make a fire.
Oh wait, you don't hunt to eat. Never mind.
Okay. So he's actually on patrol, so I'm not gonna roll at disadvantage.
No, he can roll. He's looking the other way.
He has a +2 to his perception.
No, he
Tired
doesn't.
and bored.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
7 total.
So you manage to get right up on him,
Get down on it.
and you just want to try and like
Did I
throw the
get
acid at the tube.
that? Try and.
Or are you trying to pour it on it?
Yeah.
Okay. So just make an attack roll. But you're gonna be using Dex,
No. That's the
and
bad
you're
one.
not proficient.
You're not proficient.
Did we get advantage of this? For...
For surprise, yeah, you can have advantage.
Let's do the chalky. Oh no.
Is it a 20?
Yeah.
Keep it.
Yeah.
Okay. No. All right. So 14 plus Dex, 16.
Okay. You dump some acid on the tube. Now I need you to roll luck.
What is with all these rolls?
Wow.
It's a 19.
Okay. So not immediately, but the acid begins to work way. It seems to be thick leather, so it's not like immediately burning through it, but it's definitely doing its job.
Okay.
And you can see this blackish mist start to
I back up.
come out of the tube with little tiny like blue electric like things arcing through it. So you manage to duck away before it gets like sprayed in your face, and he definitely stops then.
No, he doesn't.
As a I wouldn't want to say klaxon because it's not that loud, but an alert noise seems to come from like the front of the mech, and so now you can roll initiative.
All right.
Oh boy.
Ooh, nice.
20.
Not 20.
Bless you.
Alright, so is the plan to gang up on the mech
Well, I don't think you can shoot it from that, but maybe.
in this corner?
Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah, we didn't really have a plan, so.
Yeah, no, I think I should be able to.
Then you
Jesus.
hit the tabaxi or something.
Okay, when we shoot the cat person, I can do that as well.
Well,
it's up to you.
something. Whatever.
Well,
You,
no, I was asking what is our plan?
Oh, there's
is our
not
plan
one.
to gang up on the mech?
I don't think.
There was not a plan.
Yeah.
Devlin just
Okay.
went for it.
No. That one?
Okay, jeez.
Sorry, Fender. I didn't.
Okay.
Nice.
So 20 to 25.
20 to 25.
Yes, 20.
Nice. Sora, 20. 15 to 20.
19.
Ooh. Excellent.
I forgot what I rolled.
You know, the bonus.
What did I have?
I did.
Oh.
It was 16. So
Oh.
50 to 20. That's just
Right.
to remind me of what I actually got. Just a second.
I rolled 12.
10 to 15.
14.
Okay. Jeez, Eric.
Hey, Scofa, were you planning on playing the game, or were you just gonna...
Cigar is really good.
Oh no.
5 to 10.
I get a 5.
Okay.
That's right, we have the same decks.
All right. So, Sora, you are first.
Okay. So
Unfortunately, you don't even have a shot on the mech from your position.
Yeah.
if I move, if I move to this corner of the balcony,
You could try and hang off the balcony and get a shot.
I mean, line of sight
Okay. No, I misunderstood.
should be able to see it to hit it, but if that's not what the design was meant to be, then I will choose a different
No,
way.
I mean, you could definitely get a shot by kind of leaning over.
Okay.
I'm just going to call it light cover.
Okay.
Just because like it's kind of a precarious position, and
Okay.
you need to be concerned with like not falling,
Right.
unless that's not a concern for you.
I think falling should be a concern for you, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I'll take your advice. Thanks.
Oh, now you take it.
You could have been hiding wings this whole time.
I don't have wings yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unless...
Maybe I'll take wings. I don't know. That'd be cool. Okay.
I think that could happen.
Do I have advantages?
For higher ground, yes, you do.
All right. Sweet.
Sweet.
Okay.
And you're just shooting the mech.
Sour, not sweet.
I
I don't like orange.
mean, yeah. Unless I see anything else that's vulnerable. I mean, I don't think that the pilot compartment is any less armored, is it?
It's hard to say. It looks like
Yeah.
thick glass.
Yeah. I'm just gonna shoot the mech, see what I can do to it.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
All right. Wow, it's not my night. 15.
Patang!
Of course.
The arrow shatters on its hard
All right.
side.
Well, didn't you hit the back?
Huh?
Well, it hit the kind of the side of it,
No,
towards the back.
No, they were aiming for the mists. It stopped it.
Oh, you're trying to plug that. I mean, you could try to trick shot and like plug it up or something. I don't know.
I don't
Anyway,
have those skills.
Okay, so that was 20. 19 is next.
19. Gonna grab my necklace and make a little lantern
Aha.
here by it.
Nice.
Plus 7 now, so AC 18.
Nice.
On the mech?
Yes.
Yes, that hits.
For 7 points of force.
Okay.
And since that is a bonus action, as a follow-up, I will continue holding it and make it bathed in radiant energy. So I'll need a DC 15 dex, please.
Well, and then, so I'm assuming that's fairy fire, right?
Sacred flame.
Oh, okay. Sacred flame. You said dex save?
Dex save.
That's a fail.
And 9 more points of radiant.
Cool.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you just got that extra D8, huh?
Nice. All right.
And then I kind of duck down behind the boxes and just
Sure. Fair enough.
peek a head up.
Okay. Going. Next is Topher, the red-haired gentleman in the back.
Grace?
He kind of, he sees the commotion over there. He reaches into this kind of leather vest and he pulls out like kind of a tuning fork.
Uh-oh.
And he goes, "All right, I guess it's time to earn my pay." And he kind of like slaps it against the back, kind of like back of his bracer, and like makes his thing. And then the man next to him, and someone want to tell me the range of Bless?
60 feet
Is
or
it
30 feet? I think it might be 30 feet.
I think
30 feet.
Yeah, we're done.
I have it on there. I'm 90% sure it's 30 feet.
Let's just call it 30 feet then. So that makes the mech kind of out of range for it.
Thank goodness.
Yes, 30 feet.
Okay, I'm pretty sure it makes it out of range, right?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
And but Bless is a full action, right?
Yeah.
Plus is an action, yes.
Okay. So yeah, he and his companion are kind of bathed in a like silvery glow. That is his action. He's gonna move
Over the fence and all that.
around the fence and kind of just behind that first set of barrels. Can you reach that?
This one?
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, right there. It's good. Okay, so that was 16. Next is Fender.
All right, I'm gonna take 2 slaps at this guy. My X. My double action. Ugh, well, that's a 10 and another. That'll hit 16 on the die.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Nice. So that will do it. And I always forget my bonus, 7 points. And then I'm gonna push him away.
Okay, I believe it has to be your size or smaller, but I'm not positive. Take a quick look at that. But while we're checking that, we can come back to it. So Odio is the name of the double-sworded fighter right there. He does a 30-foot move forward.
Oh, if you take the attack action on your
Does
turn,
it say anything about size?
Nothing about
shove the
size?
creature within 5 feet of you.
Oh, interesting. Okay. And it's just a shove action, right? So it's athletics.
Yes, of
Cool.
course. Nope, don't bother.
Okay. All right. So if you can move the dual-wielding gentleman 30 feet towards the fray.
Just gonna slap him with the...
There. And I believe Fender is the only one you can really see.
Well, I guess he would be more over there then.
Yeah. He takes one of his 2 long swords and he does kind of this overhand throw as it just kind of like spirals through the air. Super aerodynamical and whatnot.
Yeah.
Under have cover?
Yeah, he'll definitely have cover.
Awesome.
Do I have to make a dex save?
No, you do not.
Did you
What
check?
is that? And it misses. And it kind of hits the ground and clanks for a little bit, for just a second, and then it starts to shake and it snaps back into his hand.
Wait, is it near me?
Yeah.
Can I make a reaction to stop it?
No,
I don't want.
No, I don't think you can.
You don't. What?
I mean,
Not
like,
good enough?
is there like a fighter maneuver that you have that is similar to that?
Well, parry, riposte, kind of. When a creature misses you with a melee attack, but that's different.
Yeah.
It's not for grabbing. I do have both my hands full.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, okay. All right. And then he throws the other one.
No, he does.
That one's going to hit because it's 18 on the die.
Well, hold on. What's his plus? And how much cover do I have?
A good question. Okay, so I'm going to give you, because of the size of the mech, and you're pretty much right behind it, I'm going to give you 3/4. So that's +5 to your AC.
Okay.
With his bonus, he got
24.
a 24. His bonus was +6. So.
I was close, though.
Yeah, it was close.
It's worth asking.
Yeah, for sure.
So it, like, hits the mech and then actually...
So it actually just barely hits the mech, slashes across you, and then again, like, kind of snaps back into his hand.
Now, hold on. Does it pierce through the mech?
No. He like, kind of did, like, an overhand toss.
Right. But when it comes back to him, does it not... Like, it hits me and then it pulls back and...
No, it would, like, come back around or whatever.
Oh, it's a boomerang.
Ish.
You just don't want
He has these kind of, like, weird kind of bracelets.
Okay. All right. I'm stealing those, by the way.
That?
Dibs.
That's fair.
How much gold for your bracers?
Why do I never
Swords.
have a D8 when I need it? Okay. Okay, 4 points of damage.
Suffering fuck there.
So yeah, so I guess the whole, like, throwing around the mech made it do very little damage. Just kind of like scratched your shoulder.
Does
or
he
something.
answer my question? How much for the bracer swords?
You can't afford it.
You don't know that. You know nothing about me.
Okay, so that was Odio on 12.
I have very rich friends.
Next. So you'll see thugs 1 through 4 sitting in front of you, Sora. All 4 of them file out of that one small thing where
No, further.
you guys saw him, next to the large tower, the rightmost one. Yeah, that one. And they begin kind of like moving in your direction.
The one has they forgot their helmet, and the other left only has a sock.
So so put the furthest one, like, I don't know. Have them a little bit staggered.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Yeah, and they're all just kind of like a couple of them have bows, a couple of them have crossbows.
Nice.
But that is their actions on 7. So next is Scofa.
The guard.
Oh, I'm sorry. The Tabasti runs back over towards that the corner thing where she was inspecting before, and just kind of goes inside. Now it's Scofa's turn.
Okay. So did the guard, when I was looking him over, did he have a key, or did he have any kind of weapons?
The guy that was up on the lookout.
Yeah.
He didn't look like he had any weapons.
He had no weapons, and he didn't have a key.
Useless. Just to watch. Watchmen.
All right. So I'm gonna do
Amazon's Watchmen.
Step of the Wind, so I can dash 100 feet and jump 35. So I'm assuming I can get to the cage.
Okay.
Yeah. Because that's like 60 right there.
That's only 35.
And your base movement is 55, right? Yeah.
It's 100, and I can
Yeah,
jump.
you don't even need to use a key point.
Yeah.
Well, I still want to do something afterwards because it's a bonus action dash.
Oh, okay.
And it's definitely But you don't. But you're not using your. Or does the Step of the Wind let you jump?
Yeah,
It's a whole bundle thing.
yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you don't even have to roll to clear the fence.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're right there at the cage. You just.
From where I was sitting, I never even knew there was a fence there.
Oh really? Sorry.
So it looks like my Cyber Eye is a bonus action also. So
Yes.
I can't do it as a normal action.
No.
Okay. So I guess I'm just gonna try to smash the lock with my staff.
Sure. Go and roll and attack.
Yeah. Unless it's okay. Okay. So that's a 22.
That's a hit.
Okay. So is it a strength thing, or am I just doing damage to it?
You just roll. Yeah, roll it. You roll damage.
Okay.
In 5e, and objects have an armor class and a hit points, kind of just representing their toughness.
Okay. So it's 6 damage.
Okay. It seems a pretty sturdy lock.
Yeah.
You knock it and it rattles it, but it doesn't appear to have done much more than that.
Okay. Okay. I think that's all I can do.
I mean,
Did it wake her
you
up?
have a second attack, so you could whack it again.
Oh, that's true. I have 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your 5th level.
I forgot. You go. Oh yeah.
Does it wake up?
Oh, natural 20. Sweet.
Nice. So that's a critical.
Yeah. So I get to add another.
Does it wake
D8.
up his sister?
Oh, for sure.
Of course, I rolled a 1 on the first one. So. Awesome.
Double ones?
No, 1 on the 4. All right. So 5, 8 damage.
8 more damage.
Yeah.
Okay, it's getting there.
You'll make strength once, huh?
Yeah.
Fine.
You just double the dice.
Okay. So yeah, definitely Kaya stirs in the back, and she you can see it's definitely her. You can see her kind of throw off the blanket.
Okay.
Her kind of hair, which she kind of normally keeps in braids, is all kind of like tangled at the moment. It does look like she's been treated poorly.
Okay. So I don't look like me.
She did not go without a fight,
Yeah.
like getting captured.
So I don't look like me. So I say, Kaya, it's Scofa. Come help me with this.
What?
It's magic.
What? Yeah, okay. So I guess I'll roll initiative for her, right? All right.
Solid.
So she goes right after me.
It's true.
She does. No, who else is on one?
Well,
The mech.
Oh boy.
But he goes next round.
So it spins around,
No, it
and
does it? Does the leg stay in place and the whole thing just spins?
Oh, that's awesome.
yes, it does for sure.
and the guy his core snaps.
The person sitting inside it's
Um,
gonna get ripped in half.
Could be a halfling in there.
It's hammer tech. That's what happened in Iron Man, right? With
Yeah.
Justin Hammers or whatever.
He's like, oh yeah,
His
and then
neck turned.
and just, yeah. It's pretty brutal.
He just lifts his legs up. Puts them back in.
Okay. So the first thing he does is he tries he levels the weapon at you, and he pulls the trigger, and this burst of essentially the missile leaf comes kind of like spraying out at you. But because you damaged the tubing, it's not coming out with quite the same force. So I'm going to give you advantage on your saving throw against this.
Is it a dex save?
It is, yes, a dex save because you're trying to kind of
Do you pull up
duck the
shipmaster
mist.
thing again?
So if you want to just, I don't know if anyone else is going to get caught in that. Probably not, but
There's no
I don't think there's anyone there.
Double 18s.
Okay.
So it's plus dex, and I think I get to add something else to it too. With my
So no, yeah, double 18s. You definitely made it. So you're going to take half damage.
well, hold on. Because full of shield master thing. I'm pretty sure I don't take any damage if I make the dex save.
Right, because you pull up your shield, and the mess kind of comes.
Yep.
Okay.
I just want to verify it real quick, but I'm pretty
Because
sure that's
that
the case.
that doesn't have a typed damage. It's just against a dex save, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
If you're subjected to an effect that allows you to make a dexterity saving throw to take only half damage, you can use your reaction to take no damage if you succeed on the saving
Huh.
throw.
Okay, cool. Yeah, for sure.
Interposing
All right.
yourself between
Um,
that and the effect.
Sweet.
So yeah. So you get up, you get your shield up, and the mist seems to like kind of arc and like just kind of go up into the air, and it does linger because it's the mist of Leith. It's a thing. So there's a cloud of it, kind of in front of him, and you probably want to avoid that. But you did manage to like get your shield up and then back away a few feet, to avoid getting any of the effects.
I feel like I would have moved. No, I guess
Seeing that doesn't work though, he steps forward and just tries to club you with the weapon.
it's rude.
And that's probably not going to do it.
No.
Riposte. So you again bring up your shield
I can't use riposte.
and you block it.
Can I use riposte?
But
Is it a reaction?
It's a miss, so yeah. I think you
Say a
can.
reaction. Just when a creature misses you,
You can use your reaction.
you can use your reaction. I already used it. Okay, never mind.
Used it in a good manner.
I think if there was any time to make that save,
For sure.
it
Oh
was
yeah.
then.
Okay. So there is that. Kaya, acting on one, attempts to assist with getting the lock free.
She spits acid on it.
You just kick at the door or something.
I mean, she's like grabbing it and shaking it with all her might, but it's not. At least at this point, it doesn't look like she's helping that much.
I guess she's not kicking in the door.
No,
Just have her hold it so you can hit it right.
All right.
that's certainly a
Sora
thing.
see that?
All right. So next round, Sora, you are up again.
Hit her hand.
Can you see over there, Sora?
Can I see here?
No, over there.
From here? Probably
Yeah.
not.
You can definitely see all the thugs.
These guys?
But I meant the
Alright.
guys in the back, the ones that are special.
Oh, the named ones? I don't.
I would think so.
I would think they would have cover like the.
Ooh.
the mech-
If those guys again, you'd have to kind of like hang off the side,
Yeah.
and that
These
would
ones I don't.
Yeah.
no correct.
So,
that is correct.
Ice knife on number 2.
Unless you want to shoot at the back.
So you're throwing the ice knife, or are you using
can-
it to cast ice
You
knife?
can cast ice knife up to 3 times per day.
Yes, it
I'm
can.
going to burn 1 charge and cast ice knife.
All right.
That's number 2 because these 2 appear to be within 5 feet of them. So even if it'll still explode and hit the other 2 as well.
Nice.
It's within range.
60 feet.
Cool. All right. Yeah. So you hold up the knife and you point it at it, and the tip kind of glows blue, and it seems to like take on this kind of overlay of another blade that just kind of like fires off.
Cool. So it says make a ranged spell attack against the target. So my spell attack bonus is 4. Yeah. Do I add anything else?
So your spell attack bonus should be your proficiency bonus plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Oh,
So if it's using charisma,
so it's charisma. So
It'd be
proficiency
5.
bonus is 3. Charisma bonus is 3. So that's 6.
Yes.
6.
All right.
Nice.
I'm adding 6 here.
For the people who are looking at this and going, oh, he's an arcane trickster, he should be using intelligence. No, at the start of the game, I said I want arcane tricksters to use charisma instead.
Yeah. So go back
Yeah.
and listen.
Yeah. Good
Or at least it's in the campaign Bible. I don't know if I
Yes.
shared that.
And it was warlocks for
Click
intelligence.
the link. Right
Warlocks are intelligence,
There
yes.
All right. Here
Oh,
goes.
man, these guys are warlocks.
Add 6. Roll well. Do I have higher ground?
You do have higher ground.
Oh, all right. Let's see if I get 20.
Anakin.
Oh, well, 22 versus 19.
Yeah. No, neither one of those hit.
Oh.
Just kidding.
All right.
Do you say Anakin? I have the high ground, and they're
Sure.
like, "Oh man, I get that reference."
All right. So, D10 piercing damage.
Nice.
Ah. 7.
Okay. And that was on which one?
Number 2.
Number 2? All right.
You don't add anything.
Doesn't say to add anything.
Oh, because it's spell.
Yeah, the target and each creature within 5. Oh, right, sorry. Hit or miss, the shard then explodes. The target and each creature within 5 feet of the point where the ice exploded must succeed on a dex saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage.
Nice.
Okay, so who's not rolling to save?
Number 4.
Number 4? Okay.
Unless he happened to move up just a little bit.
Okay, and it was dex saving throw, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Make
So
the
they,
diving catch for them.
so they each have a +1.
Oh, I want a piece.
No!
So number 1,
19.
19 saved. Number 2, Natural 20.
Oh boy.
Number 3
5.
failed.
So do they still take some half damage?
Yeah, does it say that?
Okay.
It says target and each creature within 5 feet of the point with the eyes exploded must succeed on a dex saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage.
Okay, so I guess
So a save does nothing.
so.
2d6 cold damage for number 3.
6.
Okay. 2 and 3 are wounded. Yeah, so they totally they did not see that coming. All right.
Do they see that it was him or them?
Oh, well, they now see where it came from
Dang it.
because it freaking blue glow arced through the air and hit them. So,
But then you put the pipe back up to your mouth. Why did Jeremy do that?
right. Okay. So Delwyn, you're next.
I think Jeremy's my go-to.
Yeah.
Jeremy's not a bad name.
I mean, it's not a great name. It's not a bad thing. What are you trying to do right now, bud?
What was the one they always used?
Moving close enough. I'm going to grab that, and I'm going to counter their bless with a bless for my own people.
Ooh.
Is that a counter?
You will be blessed. You will be blessed.
I forgot the full. I got. Whatever.
You would have hit me anyway.
Yeah, the first one might have. No, it might have the first one. Oh, yeah, whatever. I missed it.
No, unless it was a 20.
And I am blessed.
Oh,
I will
that's
run
good
back,
Point. Good point.
and then my spiritual weapon will have its fun.
So you're blessing who? Just your 3 compatriots?
No.
Well, me and these two.
Oh, okay, sure.
Too far away.
Yeah, you're too far away.
Scofa's way too far away.
Okay.
Bless one of the rats.
He can bless us if he tries. Oh.
So the spiritual weapon pulses at the mech, but what? It doesn't do anything.
Yeah. I mean, AC 13.
Nope.
It hits it. Clonk.
That would have been good damage. There.
It seems to have some kind of shielding that's resisting that radioactive damage.
Shield the to us.
Okay. That was Delwyn. So next is Topher.
Grace. Foreman. Right.
Okay, he
Yeah.
saw what that spell was. He moves up towards the crates there. The redhead.
Oh, over there.
Yeah.
Moved up towards the
Does he?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, the other one.
No, the other that not the ball guy.
They're on the other side of this giant building.
Oh, there's more.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there.
It's a stack of
And
I don't like that.
he goes, "Well, that won't do."
Yes, it will.
Are they speaking in common or direct?
Now they're speaking in common, yeah. Because what good is it to taunt you in a language you don't understand? He goes, "You're a giant walking can of beans, aren't you? You can make a wisdom saving throw."
Pretty sure I'm not a giant walking.
But you're stung by it.
Do I get to use my bless on that?
It's a saving throw, so yeah.
Nice.
Okay. So that's a 9. Okay, so 12, 15.
Damn it.
Yes.
15 was what you needed.
I'm not a can of beans, sir.
All right.
And-
So you do not take any psychic damage and are not at disadvantage on your next attack.
Bless for the win.
Yeah.
He attempted to viciously mock you, but your stony or steely exterior deflected his mockery.
I don't get it.
All the abuse we give you has actually
Yeah. I feel like
hardened you to this sort of
I
assault.
reflect it back at him. Oh, no, I'm the can of beans. Oh, God.
Fender, you're next.
Is he close enough to slap? I can't see. There's 2 buildings in my way. Okay.
No, he's away. Like 20, 15, 20 feet.
Okay. Well, I'm going to move a little bit to the left.
Away from the-
Just a smidge. So I'm not directly next to the mists. And I'm chop. Well, plus that's not gonna. There's no way I can. Yeah, 7, 14. No, 14.
14 now. clang.
But an 18.
So the device seems to be very heavily armored.
Cool. That'll be a solid 11.
For damage.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Put some more dents and scratches in it.
Does it look like the leather things are still dissolving more? Or?
Yes.
The suit should take some more damage for that.
Yeah.
I
go,
never rolled damage.
Go ahead and roll 2d6 for me.
2d6. You got it. 4 and 2.
Okay. 4 and 2. Okay. It looks like it's close to halfway through.
Okay.
Okay.
Damn it.
Okay, so that was 14. Odio,
It'd be
the
really cool if
fighter
Monk
is
didn't
next.
just leave me by myself.
Well, this is what we're trying to do. If I get her, we can just leave.
He hears the racket coming from over by the cage, so he's going to run back. But he only has to move 30 feet.
But he only has 2 feet. How is he supposed to move 30?
Moving 2 feet is
And he just takes his swords and he goes, phew.
And he breaks open the cage. It's crazy. He's on our side the whole time.
It's entirely possible. He could roll double one.
Roll the one of us. Oh.
7 and a 9.
If you have bad in a vision, that's a 1.
So that's a 13 and a 15.
Alright, so we will both hit, but I'll deflect missiles. Can I do it? What's a reaction? So I assume I can just do it once.
Yeah, just once.
Okay.
Did they both hit?
Yeah.
Don't you have armor?
My
Or am I thinking of someone else?
No, I don't have any armor.
I'm thinking of your barbarian.
No. Just
Steal your d8 again.
just my,
Better armored than he is.
All right, so you deflect partially the first one,
right.
which will be 10 points of damage.
Alright, so that, I deflect that. Ooh,
So you
I can
meant-
throw it back.
Ooh! Yeah, that's right. If you deflect all the damage, you can catch it and throw it back.
Yeah.
But you have to spend a key point to
Okay.
throw it back.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, that's cool. And the second one does 9.
Okay.
Well, if he actually catches it, does he have to throw it back?
No, he doesn't have to.
Oh.
You can feel it like...
Okay. So I don't use a key point because I just catch it, right?
Sure, yeah, you can do that.
Okay, yeah, because she needs a weapon.
That's fair. That's totally fair. You do feel it like starting to it's actively trying to leave your hand though.
Okay, so you said 9 damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Too bad.
Okay, that's cool.
Told you we'd get it.
I like that.
I can't
All right, so that was Odio.
You just run up and stab him with his own weapon.
And again, I forgot to use the bless, but I guess I didn't need to. So that was 12. Next is Prana, the Tabasti. Huh. Okay. She stays where she is.
She's on our side.
Also the thugs. They're gonna
Like the nugs. Because they're just chilling.
They're gonna spread out. The two in the back are gonna move towards Scofa, and the other two are gonna move straight towards the kind of the middle fence.
It looks about 6. Towards that one?
Yeah, they're actually right there at the both at the same bench. Yeah. Okay.
Do they have ranged weapons?
I'm gonna see each group one has a bow and one has a crossbow. So 2 on Scofa.
They're not blessed.
They are not blessed. That is correct. They have a +4. It's an 11 and an 18.
18 hits.
Okay.
But you can catch the...
No, I can't use my reaction anymore.
So your choice, odd or even, which is the bow, which is the crossbow?
Odd is the bow.
Okay.
Even.
Even, so it's a crossbow.
Is that less damage or more damage?
It's more damage.
Oh.
'Cause
Oh,
they're
D8.
short bows.
How do you not have a D8?
I just didn't pull one out. So 6 points of damage.
Okay.
I feel bad hurting because when I roll d8s, it's usually
Yeah,
these are one,
as
these are
an
two.
arrow like kind of slams into your back. So they these guys actually the other two actually use their action to like pick up the bench, and they begin to start moving towards the fence,
Toward
the other fence.
Oh, the other fence. Okay. Interesting.
And then
So are these guys all human?
well, one of them is a Arkindi.
Oh, the green one that's right next to me?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I recognize him?
It's Greedo.
Roll an intelligence for me.
Okay.
Thanks, guys. I appreciated that laugh. I don't get them that often.
I shot first.
11.
11. No, you don't.
Okay.
I think you did that first, yeah.
Okay, so Kaya again tries to assist.
Can I roll luck to see if he recognizes me as a friend?
You're in a disguise.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
Wait,
true.
hold on, but maybe he knows this whole man.
Okay, so Kaya actually does help this time.
okay.
About time.
And she does damage to the thing, and it's 1 point plus her strength.
Yeah, I think she's on her back and kicks with her feet and might break the lock a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, she definitely she kicks the door and the mechanism like bends a little bit. So
Okay.
she's definitely helping.
Nice.
All right, and then the mech moves.
Oh, wait a minute. I think you skipped me because I'm right before her, right?
I did. I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so first I'm using my.
You're actually Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
What am I before the mech or?
You are before the mech.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So first I use the key point double I beam. Well, no. I think I want to say that. Okay, one I beam. See if that does better damage. 13.
13 is a miss.
It is.
Even what?
Like basically, like you
Weren't looking at
the. I mean,
Wait a minute. Why is it +3? No, because proficiency should it be plus dex?
no, it uses your wisdom.
My wisdom.
Oh wait,
Oh.
hold on. No. The attack is I'm sorry. Yeah, it should be Dex.
Oh,
Proficiency plus Dex,
Right, because my dex is 0.
but the damage bonus is from your wisdom.
Okay, so 13 misses.
Yeah, 13 misses,
Okay.
which essentially means like you hit the lock, but it hit it in such a way that it didn't damage. I mean,
Yeah.
it was superficial damage.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll
Just the outside, not the
use 2 hands. I'll use slam with the sword and slam with my staff.
Okay.
and then hand her the sword.
Or wait a minute. I'm not proficient with the sword, so I guess I'll use
Why don't you give her the
Myself.
sword?
because it's gonna go flying back.
No, it's not.
It's like shaking my hand.
Mhm.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you
I mean, can I wedge it in? I mean, that would take my action. I'm assuming wedge it in there.
I would say you could use your free interaction to hand her the sword if you wanted
Yeah.
to. Yeah.
and then just give her the heads up.
All right.
I'm sure she already knows though.
Does she look wounded?
Yeah. She looks wounded.
Okay. How badly wounded can I tell? Or
She's not on death's door,
Okay.
but she's not in great shape.
Okay. All right. So I say, here, grab the sword. It's gonna fly. So hold it tight.
Got it.
All right. So I hand her that straight.
Okay. She grabs it with both hands.
Cool. And
She
then
be
I'll
Scottish.
take 2 hands with the staff and hit. So over 20 and then
Yep.
18.
Yeah.
Oh, the man. All right. 5 and 4. So 9 total.
9 total. Okay.
Uh,
So I'm gonna change her damage because now she has so retconning that now.
Okay,
Now when she strikes, she has a sword,
yeah. See.
which again is a D8 that I don't have.
Okay.
So I don't know what. Okay. Anyway. Oh, nice. Okay, so she does 10 this time
Whoa.
instead of 5.
Did it max? This is used for good.
Okay, so let me add it real quick.
When enemies
Um,
go, use this one.
So it's definitely
D4.
1 or 2 more hits, and it's probably going to come apart.
Okay, cool. So then I'll use my key point with bonus action to patient defense.
Okay, cool. Okay, so now she did her action. All right, so now it's going to be the mech. Yeah, he really wants to spray you, so he's going to try it again. Gun roll once again with advantage.
D4 too.
Tell me if you get a 20 on either of those.
Not natural.
No. Okay. That would be bad for him if you rolled a 20.
Too bad for him.
Yeah.
Well, it's plus Dex.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't Dex be one of the fighter saves? It's just 19.
Just 19?
Yeah.
Again, you managed to deflect it.
Nice.
Over now, there's another kind of
After the other side.
I can't.
thing of mist.
How's it not run out yet?
And let's see.
That's what I want to know.
This is magic.
Oh. Yeah, it's got-
Probably has charges. Just another magic weapon.
It's compressed blade. What it is.
The original thing of mist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Moves in Delwyn's direction. 30 feet. So I actually think it.
Oh, yeah. That's it.
Oh boy.
Since it's 6 to 30, right? So it's like 30, I think.
So it's here.
So you're gonna make a.
That was fast.
Yeah, it does move fast. It almost seems like it's
Targeting.
sentient or
Right.
something.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, wisdom saving throw, which I think is your jam. So
Wisdom is my jam.
Give a bless. Bless.
Sorry, you are blessed. Yeah.
I
Well,
don't think you're going to need it.
yeah, it's 19
okay,
plus
7.
yeah plus 7,
half damage.
26. 29 on my save.
Cool. So you will only take 6 points of psychic damage.
And you forget your dog's name as a kid.
No, you made the save.
No, you forget something simple like
Tire
what
shit.
you ate yesterday.
No, it was so delicious.
And
I think it's the same thing we ate.
you guys are
last
still
time.
blessed.
Oh, sweet.
Oh right, yeah. All right, cool. But he has his bludgeon attack that he's gonna go for as well.
Now, are you sure that none of the cracks in the glass I made?
Oh, but you can roll acid damage again. A 1d6.
1d6?
Mhm.
It was 2.
Well, it's because I missed the first round. It's supposed to be
Four
1d6 per. Okay.
I'll take a 4 over it too.
Yeah, it's looking pretty jacked up. Actually, it looks like it's about to fall apart.
Well, I can't tell because I can't see back there.
Right, that's true. 18 on the die again.
Do I have his protection?
Well, he's swinging it.
No.
Yeah, no.
So I can have his AC covered. That's what they're cool though, right? How can he even see me through the mist?
That is 22 points of damage.
Hachi.
Dang.
Womp. And it definitely staggers you. Not necessarily knocking you down, but you feel the blow as it kind of like dents your chest piece.
Ow.
And that's
Spit on him. I don't have saliva though.
its turn. So back around to Sora.
All right. Hey, those two guys. Number 2 is more injured than number 1. So I'm going to shoot number 2 with my bow.
Sure.
And I have higher ground.
You have higher ground, which gives you advantage, so you have sneak attack.
Ah! And I have bless.
Plus. Oh, rogues.
All right. So 16. 23 to hit.
For sure a hit.
All right. All right. So let's go with. Oh, I get an extra d6 now. 36 sneak. 36. There we go. All right. So this sparkly is my base damage. All right. So 8 piercing and
Good gravy.
10 sneak.
So total of 18?
Yeah.
Okay. So he for just a split second, he kind of looks up at you, and like he's like, "Is he gonna?" And then by the time he like finishes saying "shoot me," there's an arrow sticking like 6 inches into his face through his nose, and he just falls over.
Which one?
So number 2 is dead.
And number 2.
Should I remove him from the table or just knock him over?
You can remove him from the table.
All right. Thunk.
Kill shot.
Okay. So that was Sora. Next is Delwyn.
Ah! I run away from the mist
Sure.
as. You know what? No. I'm going to move up to him. Grab. I saw he took a heavy blow, right?
You did.
All right. As my standard action,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to reach out and touch him, and I'm going to use it
Reach out, touch.
as a second level.
Okay.
So
You are
11,
bathed in
13
neon light,
points.
and it begins to knit your wounds.
And as my bonus action,
Command the.
yes.
3
Okay.
stuff. 42. Whoa.
And that's a 2, so.
No, bummer.
Well, hold on. Wait, this D4. It grew. It's a natural 20.
I can use my luck to reroll.
I wouldn't.
I want to hit this thing.
Alright.
I don't recall if it luck lets you reroll. I know it lets you like negate a fumble, but I don't think it lets you reroll. Dun, find something useful. Negate
Yeah,
a fumble.
AC 13.
Substitute a roll. No, yeah. Back to battle cam. Go.
Back to that.
It's okay. There it is. Okay. Boom, boom, boom,
I did
boom,
roll
boom.
one,
Did you
right?
did you
One of those two.
want to move it all?
He did.
I did.
You did. That's right. You ran away from this.
No, I moved back.
Okay.
No, I used all my move to get to you.
Okay. Topher is next.
Oh, you know what? No, I have a little
Boom,
bit.
boom, boom,
Back a tiny bit.
boom.
Yeah, so I'm right behind you. Step back.
Oh, I should have memorized that. Anyone happen off the top of their head have to know how close you have to be to give someone bardic inspiration?
30 or 60 feet.
String words of music to do so. Use bonus action on your turn to choose one creature other than yourself within 60 feet of you.
60 feet.
Who can
Okay,
hear you.
cool.
They can't hear because he's invisible.
So he calls back to his he goes, he's Odio, I know you can take care of that green menace.
He's not green.
Get him.
He's not green.
Yeah.
Or
No,
oh yeah, that's right. You look like a
Merchant.
why that
that old guy.
strangely skilled merchant. Get rid of him. So he gives Odio inspiration.
You won't like me when I'm angry. Bust that.
And then he again looks at you. And he goes, okay, maybe you're not a can of beans, but you're definitely leaking oil that smells like feces.
That sounds like me, yeah.
Alright, so wisdom saving throw.
I feel like my self-deprecation. I don't get it. 19.
Wow.
Well, I guess you didn't need the bless. You're like, no, I don't.
This isn't that bad. Talk to the one up on the tower. That one will insult you a lot more.
Okay, I don't have olfactory senses. It affects them, not me.
All right, Topher, you're done. Fender's next.
Well, I'm gonna. Oh, I should have been pushing him away 5 feet. Oops.
You didn't, did you?
No, but I should have been trying to do that with my
Oh,
bonus
okay.
action. Because now I want to use my bonus action for something else.
Ah,
All right. Well, I'll do my standard 1-2.
Well, if you push him into the mist.
right.
That's true.
Something.
I'm gonna do my standard 1-2.
Okay.
Fuck off.
Beep.
It's a fudge off.
Whoops, 5, mate.
The 5 with the bless of 2.
14.
14 isn't it?
But
Could've
Or
been 16.
rather, it does hit, but it's a solid metal.
20 natural, not naturally.
Yeah, that for sure hits.
Slap. Cool. Another 11 damage, and I'm
Awesome.
going to try and push him.
Okay.
Not use that die.
Roll your athletics.
Shift over that way.
Yeah.
Around him.
Ugh. All right.
14? Or no, use athletics.
Yeah, which is
16 on the die for him, so probably not going to do it.
Do I have a plus?
Not for that, no. Because that's an ability check, not an attack.
Then my proficiency bonus went up, so I have a +7, which means with my 10, it's a 17.
But he had 16 on the die.
16 on the die.
Yeah. Sorry.
You're not sorry.
Oh, I'm in a little bit. It would have been cool.
You need to keep in mind which way his canister is facing.
Well, I think he's also in a bubble that probably prevents him from breathing it.
That's why I've been trying to bash him. You know, I'm gonna do an action surge. I gotta
Sure.
try and do something. Bash it again.
Which way is the canister face? He's turned around, so the canister's facing Topher.
It is, yeah.
Yes.
And the Lord saith a natural 20.
Nice.
Oh wow.
Double those dices.
Boom. 11 on the dices, plus an extra 4, so 15.
15 more.
Which isn't that impressive.
Okay.
One
But
more
because you have a second, your action surge actually gets you a whole.
Oh man, I
whole
had no
suite.
idea.
Yeah, fighters get pretty rocking at high levels.
That's an 18 on the die.
Nice, definitely a hit.
Max damage. That'll be
Another 12.
Another 12. Okay, I'm gonna do some quick math here.
go team. Yeah, you're not doing anything. You don't get a high five.
Wow.
Oh, he's distracting 3 of them.
Right?
That one would be throwing swords at you.
Right.
That's fine. I have cover.
And how
It
many
was
hit
hitting
points do
you.
have?
So yeah, it's looking pretty rough.
Big old crack.
One
in the
might even
glass.
say that it, like, if it did have blood, it would be bloodied. Okay.
The oily.
Yeah, oily. All right, so that was Fender.
The other guy isn't within 5 feet of him, right?
Next is Odio.
The other guy's not within 5 feet of him. Topher.
No.
Oh, also, no, I'm sorry, the mist doesn't move until the next turn. Okay,
My breath.
so Odio advances on you, Eric.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
What
okay.
is the distance to melee melee?
Give me my sword. I want it.
And
He doesn't have it no more.
now that he doesn't have a second sword in hand, he swings at you with both hands.
I do have the patient defense. Though, so
Right, so is he disadvantaged? That's pretty cool. All right. So these are at oh, that's right, he's also blessed though.
Really?
Yeah, Topher blessed him. So these are each +6, but at disadvantage. So what's the worst one?
16.
16's gonna
Yep.
16's gonna hit then,
Because of bless.
and then might as well just do the second swing.
All right. Nope. Oh, he swings twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's gonna hit too.
Man,
All right.
wasn't patient enough.
You weren't patient enough. Is this your D8 that I stole?
Yes.
Okay. Thief. You also don't. Why did I do that? Oh, I have dice over here. What the heck? All right. All right. So I'm going to do this twice.
You don't have to.
Each of them are +3.
7 total.
So 7 on the first swing and 10 on the second.
17.
14.
And he
He's mad.
each time he like strikes you and draws blood, he has these like 6 kind of red tattoos on his forehead, and each time he strikes you, one of them does like a quick little flash.
Uh-oh.
Okay. A different one each time?
Mhm.
Okay.
All right, so that was Odio. Next is the Thugs and Prana. What does Prana do?
Chills.
Okay.
WWPD.
She dashes over towards the bottom of the tower that Scofa is perched on.
Dang it.
But she just runs inside. That's all that's all she appears to do. The thugs, one of them is dead.
Disheartened, perhaps.
It's
Are
hard.
they both holding the bench?
Yeah. So now it's just one of them. So the remaining one just drags the bench over towards the fence and kind of leans it up against it. That's his action.
So he has an easier time climbing it, or
Yeah, like he in his mind he figured like they figured if they threw it over they could get over to the melee more like faster than just running around.
they're not the brightest.
Perhaps not.
Good.
They're gonna pull out a skateboard.
However, the other two are still alive and kicking, right? So they're gonna shoot it.
No, they died.
One of them has been damaged by the exploding ice knife, but
And they're very
yeah.
disheartened.
Three was,
Actually,
yeah.
Number 3, yeah.
yeah. Oh, they're gonna divide their attacks. One's gonna attack Sora. One's gonna attack Sofa.
All right.
So,
So they're attacking Sofa.
Attack the sofa.
One on each of you.
That's Sora and Scofa.
Okay. So Scofa, we already determined that you're the crossbow.
okay, patient defense.
Oh yeah, you're still patient defense until your turn,
So patiently waiting for this defense to work.
right?
Nope.
Didn't work.
Jeez. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, 14 hits you,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Ouch.
That's what you get for being an AC 13 monk.
I'm trying it out.
Slippery enough.
He's trying it out. That's not.
Need more upgrades.
Yeah.
Some,
What have you learned so far in this one?
I do a lot of damage. I can
When
jump
you
up
hit.
far. I can jump
Do you
far.
need one? You can just
Yeah, I guess I need one. Thank you. Okay. Plus 2. 7 points of damage.
Okay.
That's a shot. Do you still have a reaction?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. There you go.
All right. So how much damage was it?
7.
Okay. Yeah, I grab it.
So you catch it out of the sky.
Yeah.
You're like, no.
shoves it right in the lock.
Sora, I'm going to give you, just because of the fencing and you have a little bit of cover, I'm going to give you a plus 2 to your armor class.
Awesome.
That is a 12. There's a 10 on the die, right?
Yeah.
So that's a 12. I don't think that's going to.
Yay. my
So
AC
it just,
15.
it kind of like, it is deflected by the railing.
Excellent.
Okay. So that's the thugs and Prana. Now it is Kaya's turn.
I'm before her. Right?
Yes, I'm sorry. Jeez.
All right. I blast. Miss.
Dang.
So you're just like kind of like scalding like the sides of the lock, and
Yeah.
it's getting frustrating.
All right. 2 more with the quarter staff.
Mm-hmm. Whackity whack.
Soon.
Don't come back.
Well, actually, let me do 1 and see what happens.
Sure.
15. To hit?
15 damage.
No.
15 hits. Yeah.
Okay. No. Yeah. 4 damage.
Okay.
So still.
Yeah, it's still intact.
Yeah. Yeah. 9 to hit.
Aren't you blessed?
No.
No.
Yeah, it was too far away.
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay. Well, I was going to use my free action to give her the potion of healing. Should I drink it? No, I should.
what are you
At
gonna do?
this point, does she look more wounded than I do?
What are you at?
16.
Of
That's like a quarter of my hit points.
you're at a quarter of your hit points.
Yeah.
You look worse than she does.
You feel worse than she looks.
Well, I kind of give her a chance. Like, you want this?
She takes it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, she like just snatches it out of your hand and immediately downs it.
Okay. Well,
I mean, for those out there, I'm using Mercer rules. You can take a potion as a bonus action
it's a free action. The free bonus
to give it to her. Yeah.
and bonus to drink. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, in that case, so that's all my attacks. I guess I'll do patient defense again.
For all good or all do, yeah.
Well, I mean,
If you had better AC, I think it would probably.
So you have enough Keo for all this, right?
yeah, I've only used 2 so far.
Okay.
I mean, unless I try one more attack.
It's your call.
Yeah. I mean, my defense isn't working great. It should, though.
Statistically, it should. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, does it look like I might be able to break it in one more hit or no?
With her help, there's a good chance. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Are you guys flanking the lock?
That's
I
awesome.
get sneak attack on. No. All right.
Let me shoot the lock in the vitals.
I still don't know if the I beam is going to do more damage to it. Right?
No,
It hasn't hit yet.
it hasn't hit yet. Just give up.
Well, I mean, I got one extra thing. I can
You
do
have
that.
limited eye blasts. You can keep hitting with a quarterstaff.
I mean, what
Well,
if you
either
just
way, I have to use it.
pressed your eye right up against the lock? I mean,
Yeah.
Oh wait, actually no, it's true. No, the eye blast is a bonus, so I have to do another eye blast because I used the bonus action for that.
Didn't
Well,
you-
I mean,
you
you,
already did an eye blast.
as a monk, you can do an unarmed attack as your bonus action.
Oh, and that's what I was
Take it.
doing with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no. Well, I mean, like because you're 5th level, you have 2 attacks.
Yeah.
But as a monk, if you use your action to attack, you can always follow up with an unarmed attack as a bonus action.
Yeah, but I just realized I used the eye beam as bonus instead of patient defense. I think I probably screwed that up last try.
Well, I missed it.
Yeah. All right, but I already said it, so I will just do another. Oh no, yeah, I can do an unarmed. Okay, well I get an extra unarmed one of these.
Yeah.
Um,
And that becomes 2 unarmed if you flurry.
right. Well, either way, it's a key point, so I'm going to use the eye beam with the extra 2 points.
Okay.
Hopefully, it does more damage. Awesome. 14. Yeah, I think that makes it.
No, 14 doesn't do it. It's a sturdy lock.
Shit.
or rather, like this time, it actually like just like burns a hole straight through it, but it doesn't seem to like hit any of the mechanisms.
Too precise.
Yep, too precise.
Alright,
Okay, so now Kaya goes.
alright.
Here, let a professional do it.
She has a sword in her hand this time. That'll do it with her bonus.
Sweet.
And again, the D8 I borrowed. Where to go?
I got one.
Right there.
Is that the good one?
No, that was the bad one.
6. Okay, it's just that lock is just barely hanging on now.
Oh, damn it.
Defeated by a lock.
It's like I said, it's a big sturdy
Yeah.
lock. All right. So that was her, and so now let's see where the mists go because there's 2 of them. You get to roll another acid damage. I forgot.
Cool. Can do.
I should have done that on your turn.
That's a 6, baby.
6. Okay, has completely burned through the.
And it destroys the mists.
Put this directly behind him.
Oh, boy.
He can no longer fire as the entire capacity of the mist comes out of the canister.
doesn't spare worth enough force to go hit Toker.
Darn.
I mean, it certainly could.
Ooh.
All right, so let's do that one first.
Yeah.
The one that's behind the crates. 8. So this way, or
Towards the rats? Or towards the capacity?
actually, yeah, it probably. Let's see how far it goes though. I said 30 feet before
Yeah.
for when it was okay. So it's only 10 feet.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So the second one. 3. 1, 2, 3. So directly that way, and that's gonna move 25 feet.
25.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And the big one doesn't move yet.
Excellent.
So I'm gonna make the pilot make a saving throw. Let's make it wisdom to not freak out because of what's going on. And I'm just gonna say target number is gonna be 12. He has no bonus.
That's 11.
That's 11. All right, so he is effectively stunned for this round. He does not act.
Sweet.
That's
good for me.
It is good for you. And we are back around to Sora.
All right. So I see that Scofa is struggling.
Sure, yeah, go ahead.
And
Isn't he always?
yeah, so there's one that's shooting at Scofa and distracting him. So I will shoot the one that's shooting at Scofa.
Cool.
That has worked.
Well, sorry.
Doesn't bother me.
Okay then.
But he'll come back up. That's it.
That's okay. So 23 to hit.
Definitely hit.
All right.
And that was the Orkindi is the undamaged one, right? Number 4.
No, it's 3.
This number
3? Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's
Mop up. All right, so that's 7 piercing plus 8 sneak.
So 15 total.
Yes.
So yeah, it slams him like just below the neck, right above the sternum.
Mm-hmm.
Goes in a good 2-3 inches. He drops, but he immediately begins frothing and stands back up again.
Ha! Grumble, grumble. Stay down.
That's funny. Okay, Delwyn, you are next.
I am going to move the spiritual weapon over to the bard.
Okay.
I'm going to distract him with it
Mm-hmm.
while I throw a couple firebolts at him as well.
Sure.
And then I'm going to hit him with the spiritual weapon.
Mm-hmm.
That's AC 13. AC 14.
For the bard. Yeah, that hits.
All right. 9 points of fire.
Oof.
And I will take a concentration check.
Yeah, you will.
There's no lethal over there.
17.
Okay. And the spiritual weapon did not like that, so
Nope.
it is going to hit him too.
Sure.
AC 25
Yeah.
for 12 points.
Sure. All right. Yeah, he's out.
He gets knocked down. He
So,
doesn't get up again.
so the spiritual weapon kind of flies over, flashes in his face, and his face is sizzling, and he just kind of falls over to the ground. Over the ground.
Did you land on Topper? I can't see Topper.
Topher's by me, right?
No, you're by.
No, that's Odio.
That's
Oh.
audio.
But Odio is no longer blessed.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Sweet.
Is Topher removed from the board? Or
He's dead.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Topper's dead.
He's dead.
Oh, you blitzed him. I thought you got the mech.
No, we didn't get to make.
Collecting
I saw the mech was kind of stunned, so I figured you have it.
Okay.
And
And it's me, right?
I'm just going to back up a little because I see those smokes kind of...
Is it me?
Yeah.
Your boy's gonna swing again. It's
Ooh.
19 and 6 on the die plus 7. Ugh. I dropped that. I can't tell. 6 on the die plus 7 is 13.
13.
15?
Nope.
Alright.
It was a chance.
There's a chance, I think, as well.
Yeah, that's chance.
Oh,
Oh, dang.
5.
5. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, he's
And-
stunned. Do you have advantage on him?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So that was hit on the last one. so
Yeah,
now you
yeah,
have-
I get you. Okay, 19 on the die. What-
So go and roll another damage.
Is there what fighter thing gets the
champion.
champion?
Oh, with the crit on a 19? Yeah. Champion.
12.
Cool. 12 more damage. All right.
And I'm a bonus action try and push him over into the. Here, I'll move back and try and knock him into the.
Knock him into the mist?
Yeah.
Sure.
Ooh, well played.
And he's still stunned, so I feel like
It'll be disadvantage. Sure.
disadvantage or I get advantage. Or both.
I think that means you have disadvantage. Right?
Yeah, I'm just going to say disadvantage.
That's a nice 19. Yeah, 19.
My lowest was a 6 on the die, so you
Boom.
you win.
Oh,
He's back
Like,
5 feet into the mist? Yeah.
looks like
into the mist.
Okay. So now he's going to make
Did I
a
drop the die?
wisdom saving throw, and that's not going to make it.
12.
So that's 12 psychic damage. Um, yeah, okay. The guy inside his eyes go like blank, and he just kind of slumps on the inside, and the mech stops moving. I mean, it's still humming as if it's powered on, but it's not doing anything. Okay. So that was Fender.
Hold on. Now I have movement.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get by the mists or not so much? Either direction.
It's kind of filling that whole.
Let's back up. Let's back up for now, just in case the mists.
How far do you want to go?
Actually, oops. I'm in here.
Go inside the thing.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like that.
Okay. Next,
Check on-
Topher is dead.
Check on our tied up guy.
He has kind of like propped himself up in the corner, and he just kind of like seems to be like humming to himself.
Just gonna do like a quick wave.
He gives you a nod. All right, Odio. Yeah, he's just gonna
Disheartened.
continue to wail on you
No, he leaves.
Give me my sword back.
because he
I'm playing fair.
wants to earn his money,
Mom, you can't earn money if you're dead.
but he's no longer blessed, so there's not that. But are you still doing? You're not doing patient defense anymore. So these are just straight rolls, one each.
Woo! 3 and 9.
3 and a 9, but a 15 hits you, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, so one hit.
that was better than when I was doing the fence.
Should have had patient defense. Now you
Plus
would've been hit.
3,
Ugh.
so 11 damage.
11?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Gonna stabs you in the gut.
Don't die.
He got knocked down, but he'll get up again
Oh,
because he is an Orkindi.
Right.
It's true. Okay, 12 down to the 7s. So you're looking really rough, right?
Really
Yeah.
rough.
Right. All right. So they're gonna turn their focus to the sniper.
Haha.
Oh, he'll die. Odio's got him.
How's that covered?
You do have cover, so plus 2 to your armor class.
All right, 17.
So that's a 20, and that is a 10.
All right. So
One hit.
yes.
Only 10. That was 10 years ago.
Having uncanny dodge. If hit by a stinging attacker, use reaction for half damage.
Oh, nice. Cool. Okay.
Haha.
So you were gonna take 1 point of damage.
Woo!
So it just like kind of just barely skims across your bicep.
Oh, ah!
Right. Oh, I'm dying. Oh,
Such
ow,
pain.
ow. No.
What does the kitty do? Now that she's in the building with you, roll luck.
Inside the house.
Oh no. Aha. 17.
You have a -1 1.
No, I have plus 1.
It's a 16.
Oh, I look like an 18.
She finds the goblin behind the crate.
No. So
She's unconscious.
she
No, that's
Eats
under-
the-
she's quite quiet as she comes up the stairs to your perch, and she just kind of stands in the doorway and looks at you, and she goes, "How much is it worth to you?" And then that's all she says.
How much is it worth you?
How much is it worth to you?
Didn't someone else say that to us?
And that was on 7.
No, yeah. Odio said
So Scofa's turn.
like I have to make my
My
worth
turn?
or something.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see if I can break it. Quarterstaff at over 20 for
Definitely a hit.
What is that? 11 damage this time.
11 damage. You break the lock.
All right.
It comes free.
And then it's a swing. I swing back around with the second hit on him.
Sure.
All right. And I'll miss. 12.
Yeah.
Two misses.
He brings up his sword and kind of parries it.
Okay.
Yes, you're gonna have to do better than that, boy.
Right. Well, I'm gonna do patient defense this time. So bonus action dodge.
I'm sure. Yeah.
And I'll make room for Kaya to come out.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I can't move, so I just shift closer to defense, I guess.
Sure. So you can actually get her out of there. You should be able to pop the cage off and pull her out of there.
Okay, yeah, after break the lock. Yeah.
No,
No, like physically.
Oh, okay. I just pull this off.
Yeah.
It comes off.
Yeah, it just pops off.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you broke it. Eric Strong.
Kaya smash!
She swings the axe at Odio.
Ooh, yeah. Oh,
Or
he's
the
a longsword.
sorry,
Killing
longsword.
with his own sword. Yeah.
She normally uses specialized
Bitter bite
axes.
of the blade.
Fuck.
Hey.
This is
Roll a natural one.
Oh.
So-
what you have to attack.
Oh, does she break?
She
the sword?
doesn't. No.
Okay.
She would. She normally fights two-handed.
Yeah.
But she didn't quite get to 5th level yet. So.
Nah.
Loser.
But because she rolled a natural 1, the sword slips out of her hand and snaps back into his.
Okay.
Bummer.
Dude, did you roll for the potion of healing? Or should I roll?
Yes. No. She's
Yeah.
significantly healed.
That's cool.
Or I mean, as much as one potion of healing could.
All right. So
Be better used on you, but
yeah. So I say let's get
you
out
could
of
just
here.
become Kaya.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was Kaya was on 1. So the mists also move on 1. Right. So moving from right to left. Straight away from you guys.
Meaning,
15 feet. That way. Yeah.
no,
Next one.
It's about 15. 2 or 3 inches.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This way.
see? Wait.
Jump 5 feet.
I'm coming for you.
And the big one,
Big chungus.
also 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this way. And that one moves 30 feet.
X gonna give it to you.
No, I'm sorry.
Into the crates, I think.
I rolled 3, 5 feet each. No, so 15 feet. Sorry.
No, I think it was going towards the crate.
Yeah, towards the crates.
Oh. Okay, cool.
Okay. So that's one. Back around to Sora.
All right. You can have the old man. Don't need him. I'll shoot the Urkindi again.
Go for it.
All right. That's all right.
Has Bless run out yet? I hate to say it.
Oh, did it?
Has it?
I don't know.
Yeah, it lasts for 10 rounds.
All right,
Yeah.
excellent. 24 to hit.
Yeah, it's only been like 6 rounds. 6 or 7.
That was fast.
And this looks like good healthy damage. 10 piercing and 11 sneak.
Yeah. You essentially send the arrow almost into the exact same spot you sent the first one, and he falls back down.
And stay down.
Yep.
Fender couldn't see it, but he feels so much prouder from where we began with you shooting me in the back.
Don't worry, Fender. I've got another one for you.
No. He just,
Dylan is next.
he just has a feeling. Do you have Gust of Wind?
Ooh.
I do not.
A 3rd level spell that I know my ranger has or whatever?
I'm
Wind
going to
Bolt, that's what
do
I'm thinking of.
double move that way.
Okay. Sure.
And I'll move this. Since I see him over there, I'm just going to move that 20 feet or so.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just chugging along with my shield.
Right on. Okay, so Dylan, Topher is dead.
Neat.
Fender's next.
I'll move up that way as well. As far as I can.
Yeah, cool. All right.
Shield it.
Odio.
I'm directly blocking you from his wheel.
Yeah. He's going to swing at Scofa again.
I did do patient defense this time.
There you go.
Sure. Didn't matter, bud.
Oh dear.
Yowzers.
I mean, you'd be dead, at least. Probably.
I'm gonna have
Well.
one hit point.
Oh right.
Yeah.
So that's 5 points of damage.
Okay.
Did you go down?
Yeah.
He gets knocked down.
Oh wait, no, 5 points.
Yeah.
No, that one. Yeah. I had 6.
Okay.
So
So here comes the second one.
this will bring it back down. I'll go back.
9.
Yeah. 9 plus 6 is 15. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so then I only have 1, so
5.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
go down to 0, come back up 1.
All right. So he's like, stay down.
Isn't it on your turn, though? That you get back up?
No, I can
Right?
look it
Yeah,
up.
you can look it up. We don't need to know immediately.
I didn't.
So Scofa was on 5.
Because I feel like you'd have to use half of your movement to stay
So that was
back up.
Odio's turn.
Right. So on.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. Yeah, that was Odio's. That was 12. So next is the 7s, Prana, and the remaining thugs. Let's do the thugs first, just because. But there's only one left, right?
There's 2.
There's 2 left.
He's over.
Number
on the
1
back
and
side.
number 4.
One by the fence.
Oh,
yes, one by each
fudge. Yeah, okay. So this guy, one by the fence, attempts to hop over. I'm going to make it a 14 athletics. He has a +2. Nope.
He
He takes D4 from the razor wire.
Oh.
That's razor wire.
Yep.
Awesome.
And he's currently kind of it's caught on his tunic. And which number is that? 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, did he throw one leg over?
No, he's like trying to flip himself over. So it's
Really
like
funny.
it's like on like it's like caught in his like leather vest or whatever.
ripe for the smacking it.
And then the other one fires at you. And that's not going to do it.
Yay.
Again, the railing is providing just enough cover for you.
Yay. Would have been using if he got his leg on there. He'd be dangling from the fence.
Piranha.
Yeah, I don't actually go down. I just go to one hit point.
Oh, okay.
Again.
Hmm.
Did you tell me burn some dice to heal?
No, I
Oh,
don't have that.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And I gave her my potion.
no.
She goes,
Oh, boy.
you know, you guys are winning anyway, so this is no fun. And she just kind of disappears in a puff of black smoke.
Shrug.
Oh,
All right, have fun.
Oh, Sebastian?
Mhm.
Okay. I thought that was Kaya. I was like, oh, shit.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, she does actually leave like a little calling card. Like there's one like at her feet where she was standing.
Cool.
Um,
Yoink.
No, take it out.
okay. That was 7. That was the thugs. So now it's Scofa.
Okay. So I'm gonna. You guys are charging out, huh? Right.
Yeah, can you get into flanking? Oof.
Well,
Yeah.
I could, but then he could still attack me and kill me.
Got away from us.
But I can do Step of the Wind, bonus action disengage. So,
He can still hit you really easily.
oh, actually, I have mobile. If I hit him, then there's no AO.
If you actually, if you make an attack, you don't actually have to hit him.
right.
Oh.
It's a rad feat.
Yeah. So I'll go ahead and do an attack. So is that a full 2 attacks?
You only have to do 1.
What?
It's up to you. I mean, you can do 2, but you only have to do 1 to activate mobile.
Yeah. Well, I'll do a full round.
A full complement.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. So then is the dash a bonus action? I guess it must be.
If you, yeah, Step of the Wind.
No, mobile. No ways. Oh, it's dash. Okay, never mind. Dash unimpeded in difficult terrain. Okay, but
Yeah.
I can move away from him.
Yes.
Yeah, attack. All right. So yeah, 2 attacks.
All right.
Awesome. As a 12 hit.
12 does not hit.
2
Wait,
misses.
was that at advantage?
No. Why?
Why wouldn't it be? Is he not next to Kaya?
He is. No.
So why wouldn't you flank around him
Oh.
and then get the advantage, and then you can still dip?
Sure. Yeah, you
Sure.
could do that.
Okay. Yeah.
Just
But you don't have
just
to
roll
roll.
it.
All right, another miss.
Okay.
All right, I have my bonus. So I'm not using a key point for that, so I can do flurry of blows. So
You can do flurry. You can do one arm attack for free.
yeah,
You can do 2 if you want to spend a key point.
yeah, I should probably save that last key point. So yeah, here's the one bonus. Natural 20.
Nice.
Yeah.
Double dices.
And actually, I have savage attack, so I get an extra.
Oh,
die.
that's right.
I forgot about that last time.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's the Okindi thing. No, awesome. 3 2s. Okay, so that's 9 points of damage.
Cool.
Eric, did you try rolling better? It's really hard pulling all the team over here on this side of the table.
All right.
Excuse me?
What did I do
This
with
side
my
of the table, excluding.
What did I do with my pencil?
I don't know.
Did I eat it?
Throw it up somewhere. Spot that it shouldn't go. Where the sun don't shine.
I just had it.
Ah,
I dropped it.
Here's one.
Good one.
Thank you. A very
Alright.
special pencil.
So
It
could
wasn't-
I couldn't hold my move, right? Yeah, because I reacted.
Correct.
So I tell her, let's get out of here. This way. And I go over here.
What did you do with it?
Yes.
I had this. I swear
You
I had
know which
this.
pencil you're talking about. You lost it.
I want to just
We'll have
bail
to-
on
I
it.
guess we'll have to find it later. Anyway,
I'd say dip, Eric, and then when he comes around the corner to try and find you,
That's true.
he'll find us.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Well, then I'll do my 55 movement. Where's my? This is 60, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I can do up to there. Oops. All right. So yeah, I'll get behind you guys. I'm looking bad.
okay.
Breathing heavy. She's coming. If you can help her. I'm on my last leg here.
Wah, wah. Kaya runs past him.
Sweet.
He gets a swipe at her though.
Okay.
I mean, it's not enough to take her down, but she like definitely goes "Ugh," as she runs past.
You hit her?
Yeah.
Okay. What's her move?
Her move is 40.
Oh yeah, she's a barbarian. Right about there. I said they're with me. Don't attack them. Those two are with me, and the one
Okay.
up in the crow's nest.
Let's see where you guys at.
Yeah, we're all
So
good.
presumably, as long as the mist doesn't come towards you, you guys will be able to get out.
Yeah, we don't have to.
So let's just
I don't
do
know,
a quick
so-
roll, and then we can call it for next time because we're already quite a bit over.
Oh, really?
Where'd that D8 go? Cool. All right, first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 moves that way. 4 that way. 6 diagonal that way. So yeah, you guys are able to avoid the mist, and you just kind of beat feet. Odio does appear to give
I really
pursuit,
wanted
but then he
swords.
realizes he's buying by himself. So he
I was
like
going to drop a flame sphere behind
Oh.
us anyway. That would kind of block off pursuit.
sure, yeah. We'll say that helps.
I want to wait for him to come around the corner so I can get one last shot and then book.
Yeah, I want that sword.
Okay. Up until Scofa hit him though, he was undamaged.
Okay.
So it's like parting shots. I mean, they'll hurt him, but they're not going to take him out.
Okay.
Unless we want to stick around, we can do it next turn. We can just decide next time.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll call it for now, and you guys
Okay.
can decide how you want to end this.
Okay.
But it looks like you have rescued Kaya. So thanks everybody for tuning in. It's been a little bit extra long episode, but we got some good action and some drama in. It looks like the party has successfully raided Hexeter's compound. Where did he go? He did not show up for some possible reason. But thanks for joining us again. This has been Kick in the Door, a live play D&D where we roll dice and be nerdy and have a good time. Thanks for joining us. I've been Steven, your Dungeon Master.
Devlin.
Matt.
Cat.
I've been almost dead, Scofa.
Who was also named Derek. And
Yes.
as a last shout out, I'd like to say happy birthday to our friend Matt. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Golf claps.
And I hit the goodbye button right here, and then we're going to have a little more audio.
Should we?
And with that audio, we should say a happy early birthday to Steve.
Oh,
Yes.
My birthday's tomorrow.
In about an hour and a half.
In about
wow.
an hour and a half. That's
Turns
right.
69.
Should we go
I'm
ahead and
so
move the mist
old.
then?
Good night, everybody.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, how far did they move?